Yeah, like Matt's in there and it's just like Matt's in there and it's just like, hold on a sec, I have to.
Hello!
Oh shit, I don't think I'm in costume.
You're not. Wow.
Hang on.
Docked pay.
I can do this.
Mars is late, guys.
No!
Her pay is docked.
That means I can get Sheen drawn? No!
Oh yeah, really gotta add to them trauma blondes, huh? Forget trauma bonds. It's trauma blondes.
Forget trauma bonds. It's trauma blondes.
All right,
the
what was it
traumatized blondes with guns.
We need to grab
Also, or
Craig
you need to share your
into thing.
screen with me.
I also need Craig, so we're all a little swoopy. I gotta say, I am surprised that it is Friday. Like Jesus Christ.
I am immensely grateful that it is Friday.
Okay, we gotta hold on a second.
I'm so happy. I needed Friday in the worst possible way.
I agree. We're in this window for a second because I need to turn something off and I can't do it in the other window because you'll see everything.
Hello, Jonathan.
Hello, John.
Doing well. Very happy that it is true Friday and not fake Friday right now.
Oh my god, it's been
like, guys, I don't count Friday morning unless I am off. A Friday morning is not Friday because you're still going into work and still doing shit. It ain't Friday until you're home, you're showered, and you're done.
Week. Oh my god, I'm so happy
This
we're
was
over.
Such a rough week. I am so sorry. For some reason, my ringtone was going off.
Okay, I need to get to my sound settings.
Scuff and fluff, yes.
Because everything is too loud for my little head right now. Actually, not everything. Just the noises coming out of the game. Why is everything lagging? Hold on, I'm doing too much at once. We're gonna exit this. Boop.
Oh no. Ori, do not crash your computer.
We're trying. I need to get sound. So I can turn this down.
I just watched the animation you sent me.
Right? So
it looks
funny.
like he's dancing with it.
It's the waddle off. Hello, Mason.
It's like the bingo penguin walk.
Yeah, exactly. Okay,
too good.
Sound looks good.
Hi, Amazing. Welcome.
Sound looks good. I think we're good. Alright, my head is not set. Let's make sure these up. See? See? Annoyance. We have to turn these down for everything.
We're back to where we started.
Okay, that's why it was so loud.
That explains a lot.
Can I have mixer?
Pastry Buff, hello!
Volume mixer. What do I want? Okay, I think we're good here. Back to menu. Let's continue. We're...
And Ori, share your screen.
Oh my god.
Por favor.
Again? I did.
I'm
sharing it!
Oh, okay, you're right.
She makes me seem incompetent. No, you know what I need? I need Craig. That's
I
what
just
I
can't
do.
believe that we got 4 out of 7 challenges and we're 84% done.
Yep.
How the fuck did that happen?
I don't know. So we'll have to see what happens. Hello,
I thought
Pastry
it was
Puff.
I thought it was maybe like 56,
Yeah.
60 at the most. How the
Nope,
hell are we 84% done?
We're breezing on through. Let's open this so we have in case.
Sound is important.
Okay. I think we're at a moderate sound level. Craig said he's recording. He is. We're good. We're set. Let's go. I don't remember what we're doing.
Awesome. I think we were about to talk to Sally.
I thought we
Or
just
we had
talked
just
with
finished
her. I'm pretty sure
talking
we
to her.
just talked with her. We were going somewhere to confront somebody about something.
Okay, let's go down the list. What do we have? Ooh, those glowing key locks. I think that means we can solve those.
No, we did solve those, is my understanding. That's the ones we did.
Okay. So we still have Echo. We gotta talk to Boggy.
Oh, so we're missing something from the crime scene. I think that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to go back
there
to the crime scene. So I want to go to the map. I can't. Oh, I can fast travel. Nice.
Nice.
Office.
I think that was an option in the other game too. God, I hate this room.
It was an option. I don't know what's in that jar, and I wish it wasn't there. I'm going to stop looking now. What am I missing from this crime scene? Maybe back towards the... Maybe actually back outside. Because
Oh,
we're
maybe, because that
here.
was the, like, actual crime scene.
So this is where they found the Remington's body. Okay, yeah, we saw
The
this.
Remington.
The Remington. I think I looked in here. What's this? Oh, fuck!
Oh, shit, we did not do this.
It was not there before, guys. I will call it. It was not there. Not for dichotomy, it ain't? It ain't what? I don't know. There's a lockpick.
It ain't Friday, because dichotomy is still working, I think, is the joke.
I see. There's a lockpick dropped amongst the weeds down here in the water. But I have to work out which vine to break
as well.
and tap that button. All right. So, scoobly bloopy bloop,
That's
3.
line.
That's the
3.
one. But I wonder where this lockpick came from. I know where it came from, and now we can pick the
belongs
locks.
to Folder.
I'm ready to pick locks. Discarded near the entrance.
I'm ready to do some lock picking. Come on, let's use the universal key.
To break into his office. Volter says it was his lockpick, but he lost it a while ago. All right. So, there are places that we had to go. Main one was the museum. And the cafe. Those are the 2 places that had locks.
The cafe too.
There's a little door here. I think it leads outside. It's locked. Let me...
They want you to give it to Folder.
The folder. I want to do it.
Huh? Oh, somebody calls. Something you found on the floor? Come back when I'm not so busy.
I need to pick my questions carefully. I already forgot that I had to pause it. I'm so sorry. Oh, I
That's
see,
okay.
Nathan.
It was
Sound
quick
isn't
enough.
important for dichotomy. That's true. The lockpick
Oh, I see.
I found
near
the Remington's body.
his body.
Might belong to Agent
Might
Folder.
belong to Agent Folder.
Ding ding.
That is so satisfying.
As far as I know, Agent Folder
Challenge
is experienced with lockpicks. I wonder if he's hiding something. Yeah, so that's the thing we need to do. Unlock challenge. Let's start. I have a bone to pick with you. See what I did there?
Wow. How original. Are you setting yourself up for a joke?
No, the joke already happened.
Something about a lockpick? I failed to see the punchline.
That was the joke. I mean, maybe. Who knows? It's only funny if you get it the first time. Stop distracting me. I'm trying to interrogate you.
Oh, my apologies. Go right ahead.
Thank you. So, what are we showing Fulton now? The lockpick?
The lockpick.
Where did I find this again? Oh my gosh. I found the
short-term
lockpick
memory loss.
at the scene of the crime.
Oh, apparently you did.
Yes, it is apparent.
Oh, does this concern me?
It's your
It's not my
lockpick.
lockpick.
You were at the scene of the crime yesterday and might know who dropped it. You said Remington always carried a lockpick with him. You admitted already owning a lockpick and using it to open doors. You already admitted to owning one of these, and how you're ever so happy to come and go as you please with it. Am I right, or am I right? I'm not Phoenix Wright, though. But be honest.
Luckily for me, Detective, I was honest with you.
Oh, where are you now?
I believe I have already explained that second lockpick. Before you even found it.
You lost your pick in the swamp and had to buy a new one. Yes, quite suspicious if you ask me. You lost it while killing Remington?
Well, I wouldn't go that far, but I appreciate you finding it for me. However, I won't ask for it back. Covered in swamp slime and boggy muck. Yuck. Yeah, apparently it has since become some diabolical instrument in the art of murder. I can't have that tied to me.
Yeah, it is kind of, bad juju and all that. I'll keep it. For no other reason.
Yeah, right?
Now can I unlock this?
Look at you, I don't want that.
All I wanna do is lockpick onto you. The little lockpick. Can I just please go and use it to go and pick a lock
Other
quick.
door.
Pick a lock. This is not it. Pick a lock quick. Cafe. There's no locked door. This part of the cafe. What? Oh, you know what? Maybe, wait, hold on. Maybe I'm being a super idiot, actually. Maybe I'm being
Maybe you
really
have
dumb.
to grab it.
No, I thought I was gonna have to do the little walkie woo. Maybe the next one, though. Maybe this one. No. What the fuck?
Game, you give me a lockpick and I don't know what to do.
Back to the treehouse so she can test the shit.
I thought we tested shit.
Yeah, but the lockpick has goop on it too. So I need to
the
goop
other shit.
Should have been named Shimmy. Yeah. I thought some of you were dripping sometime. How did I do this? Was I talking to her? Yes. Okay. Jesus Christ. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Scoop. Bloop. Nice.
Skirbity blap.
Cool. Blue and yellow make green. Yay!
Make green.
Got it. Now I know what the liquid consists of and I'll write it down. It's the exact same liquid again. Alright.
So she still has a challenge that we haven't unlocked.
Okay. So we have talked to all of this stuff. We presented all the profiles? I thought we did. I don't know. We definitely presented some people. What clue should we... I wonder if all of this...
Everything in our pockets is dripping.
Yeah, but we already gooped with her. So we're missing a journal piece. We're missing this.
We gotta go find that.
So I'm trying to think what could we present to her that would make her suspect? Because I think this would just, I don't care about the goop. Can I back out?
Yeah, that doesn't do anything.
Ah, shit. I can't back out.
I don't see a backup.
Oh, never, Federico. Never.
Blue and yellow make green.
Yay, for the 80th time. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, let's present something not gooped.
How about the black and white photo? You can put that away. I can't help you with it.
Nope.
Okay, not the photo.
This is a 60-year-old journal. It was on display in the museum.
I know what it is.
I thought you might. Yeah, we are learning colors, Mason.
This is color theory.
Was founded Boggy's Bog when... Killed the swamp creature when. Built a museum because it was living in the swamp.
Built a museum.
Founded Remington. Founded Boggy's Bog when the swamp creature was discovered by the explorer 60 years ago?
I think it's 60 years ago. It's definitely not 20.
Yeah.
Because that would be too young.
I'm supposed to look to the past, right? Oh. I don't... hold on. I need to do that again. It just said... I want to see if it's, like, close or not. I don't get it, seriously. Alright,
nope,
nothing.
We're way off the mark.
Okay.
Alright, go through the options.
Lady Weybridge was living in the swamp when...
Was living in the swamp when the swamp creature was discovered.
Ah! There we go.
There we go.
Whew. Can we learn to count next?
She's the oldest cast
Maybe.
member.
She is. Oldest living one. Alright, we got that challenge unlocked. Let's go.
We got a challenge.
I've been looking into the history of this place.
Oh, really? Did you find anything?
Yeah. You.
You must be confused. You found me today. Oh, you detectives and your short-term memory. When you barged into my house, need I remind you? Quite rude, quite rude. Remember?
You created the myth of the swamp creature to scare people away. You were living in the swamp when the explorer visited 60 years ago. That one. You were already living in the swamp when the explorer came here 60 years ago.
The explorer? That man they talk about in the museum?
The one who originally discovered Boggy. You know who I'm talking about. His sketches and notes are the only real evidence we have for this creature.
You already have his journal. You learned to read, I assume. Isn't that what they learn in detective school? Had to read? What else could you possibly need?
There's a page missing from the journal, and I think you know where it is.
Why on earth would I know something like that?
Nice,
Ridiculous.
Estrock.
Hello, Estrock. Welcome, welcome.
Because you were the only person here when the explorer visited the swamp. I have a suspicion that the swamp creature wasn't the only thing he discovered.
You're suggesting he gave me a page from the back of his journal? Oh, what a token. Or what, that I stole it? That would be the opposite of a token. Well, it'd still be a token for me.
You stole it from him before he left the swamp? Or you took the journal while it was on display at the museum? I don't think so. Nope.
Nope.
You stole it from him.
That didn't seem right.
Nope, that was... Fuck!
Damn it!
I don't know why I'm doing that.
And hello, Federico. I figured I'd check in on chat while Ori was going through this.
Ski beep beep.
The Mad Libs of grim words, indeed.
Bleep, bleep. Okay. This one.
There's a page missing.
Yep. Skeep bop, weep, wop, weep, wop, whoop, wop, flop, beep. I'm gonna say then you took it from the journal while it was on display at the museum. I don't think it's. I have really no idea. Oh, you're right. Why the fuck is it the middle one?
I have no idea. I guess we're being honest with her.
Oh, well, that was a risky move I just did there. Whew.
Ooh. Glad that one worked out.
Yeah, there's a page missing. I think you know where it is. Skirt, blap, fleep, blap, meedle, wapple, bleeble, blap. Eh. Okay, I really have no idea. If I could see it, I might be able to make up my mind.
It doesn't belong in a museum. It belongs here with me. Safe and sound. You understand?
What if I promise I'll return it after I'm finished cleaning up this mess?
Then
Oh,
I'll show it to you.
it is of her. Is this you? He drew you into his journal? It's beautiful. She looks like the mother of the girl, doesn't she?
She really does. I wonder if it's connected.
Maybe.
It has to be, right? 60 years ago. Yes. She left the page with me. We agreed the rest of the world would find a way to manage without it.
I think there's
Gotta keep all
something
this
on
beauty
the
for myself
back.
somehow.
His feet!
Footprints are wrong!
What's this? Footprints? The footprints are wrong. At 20 years old, drawing his Boggy's feet, he has 2 toes at the front and 1 at the back. This page proves that the footprints found outside the office were not made by the real Boggy. I will say, these are really creepy feet.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like, this thing's mid, but this feet, like, wow. Kind of, yeah.
They went hard on that one.
Okay, so we're missing one
not
more
half
challenge.
bad.
Who's...
Sally?
He doesn't have a challenge. Sally's challenge was solved. Echo's challenge was not solved.
Not yet.
Oh. Oh, this is interesting. Huh. All right. Let's go to him. And let's present him
I love how it's
something.
just labeled protest.
Ah, we gotta talk about this.
Oh, that's right. We got a whole bunch of stuff.
What can you tell me about these designs for a costume? A Boggy costume?
Yodelay, yodelay. Oh, it's Boggy. I must admit, I've been a fan of his before I ever came to the swamp.
So it's not like a challenge.
My one, my only, my beloved.
I ship Echo and Boggy. But John, it's not like a challenge like it's challenging, like a task, like a triumph. It's challenge like I'm
It's more so,
challenging
like,
them.
Step to solving the mystery.
I'm challenging their story, right? To try and figure out who done it. A fan. So you're interested in cryptozoology, or are you just a monster fucker?
Is that what they're calling it these days? No, I mean, well...
That sounds
kind
pretty
of,
monster
maybe,
fuckery, doesn't it?
I don't know how to answer that. Buggy has been in all kinds of cartoons and comic strips and,
I mean,
popcorn.
sometimes they blame certain cartoons for things that adults grow into later in life. Just, you know, totally spies.
I mean, can you blame the public? He's one of the greatest characters of the last 100 years.
I certainly shape your youth.
I've got some comics in my tent you really should see.
But he was only discovered 60 years ago.
Well, that's true. Well, I rounded up. Who's counting anyway? Greatness has no expiration date.
Sure, but what about this costume? Have you seen anyone wearing it? Were you doing some sort of interesting role play?
Oh yes, myself in the mirror. I mean, I can honestly say I've never seen anyone wearing anything like that.
Because you don't, because I don't look at myself in the mirror when I have a thought. Don't give furries a bad name,
doing
Echo.
other things when I have it on.
Oh god.
And I'm a very observant person.
So what did Mr. Remington think of you? I mean, protesting in the middle of his swamp every day.
It wasn't his swamp.
Get out me swamp!
I was literally thinking it. If he ever truly thought it was, then he was even more of a fool than he seemed.
But he didn't like you hanging around, right?
That man was exceptionally skilled at ignoring me. A true talent, because I'm very hard to ignore. But he ignored anything he didn't like.
So, what? He just left you alone?
He expected me to get bored and go home like all billionaires do. I never give in. He figured I'd get sick of this place and he'd have it back to himself. Little did he know.
Oh my god. If he is into Boggy, then the film guy is making The Shape of Water. But he didn't want it
Yes!
to himself, did he? He wanted lots of people to come and visit all the time, surely.
I'm sure it says that in the brochure. Propaganda, yes, it definitely says it in there.
Shape of swamp.
Oh my god, it's too perfect. It is too perfect.
I'm gonna present this. Oh, sadly.
To someone else. I'm not interested in females. No thanks, my friend.
It's gonna be something.
I'm afraid I have no idea.
Dang it.
Show it to someone else. What about... No thanks, my friend. I'm afraid I have no idea. Did you try the bog dog yet?
Ah!
Oh, okay. This is the journal, correct? The one that man left here 60 years ago?
You seem a little unsure of the details. Shouldn't you have read up on all this stuff?
Forgive me. It's hard for me to get the image of Boggy as the lovable cartoon character out of my mind. Oh yes, he's just so iconic. Did you know in 1973 he...
But you're protesting to protect the real swamp creature. The cartoon character is just some commercial byproduct, right? Yeah, you're protesting. Indeed.
Oh yes, of course.
So... Okay.
Okay. Did that give us anything new to work with?
No.
Hmm.
Oh my god. Oh, hold on. What if I present Boggy's profile? Boggy is my prime suspect, you know. The creature you're trying to protest.
Protest is the wrong word. It's protest and protect. But if your suspicions were correct. Ah, how avant-garde of you. We could both agree, however, that he's a creature that doesn't need protecting.
You think he might be the murderer?
I think he's a wild animal and he's going to follow his instincts. He wants to be left alone at any cost.
Okay, never fucking mind.
The murder victim.
I only have so much evidence. Since last night, yeah. But he was the owner of Boggy's Bog. Did you know him?
Not personally. To be honest, I'm quite glad about it.
Okay, let's look at your shit. Do I not have you for shit? Ah, here you are.
There he is.
Uh-huh. Protesting again and again until job's done. Talk to everything. Fine!
I think we're going to have to backtrack and go to people to present Echo's profile. Because Grimoire had a little line about, I wonder what people really think of him. So I think we're going to have to go back and present some profiles.
Alrighty. Let's move along down the way. I think we presented to both of you. It doesn't mark it, apparently, but... Oh, this was me.
Okay, fair enough.
And it doesn't look worth my time. Feels like I'm done talking to him. Okay.
That's a good tell. I like that.
Folder. I'm still gonna present him to Folder.
Oh, shush, I know him. He occasionally asks me about the history and biology of the swamp creature.
We were just trying to speed run too hard.
I explained to him what a real boggy looks like. And how they changed his appearance for the cartoon character. Shameful.
Why did he ask about that?
Because some people are naturally curious. I'm sure you can relate, eh, detective?
Guilty.
You should give it a try sometime.
What are you doing? Alright. Moving along.
Okay, now it feels like we're done talking to him. Nice.
I did before. I just felt like doing it anyway because I couldn't remember what he thought about him.
Walking. Going
down
to the
the
treehouse.
Alright, never mind.
Show it to someone who doesn't live in a tree.
Alright.
Fair enough. To Adelaide's. Come on and join the
So
Adelaide
we talked
parade.
to him about everybody.
Yeah, I have a pretty good view of him from here. Anyone supporting animals' rights is okay in my book. His protests used to have a bit more energy, though. Kinda disheartening nowadays. He spends more time inside his tent these days.
What's he doing in there?
You really don't want to know. I'm happy to say, I don't know.
Never spoken to, spending more time holding, spending less time holding, has recently inquired. Echo is spending less time holding the protest sign and more time in his tent.
More time in his tent. There we go.
Boop, boop, boop. For more space.
Ding. It's so
Yay.
good.
Challenge unlocked! Scoopity wop!
Ooh.
Oh.
Skibbity blop. Oh, girl. Huh?
You again! Are you ready with some cryptic advice, no doubt?
him?
You gotta try that one more time.
Don't let them take him.
Who? The murderer? That's my job! I gotta make sure that they...
No! The creature! Don't take him away! This place is his home!
This is really cute. Oh, Boggy, hey, don't worry. I didn't really believe that he could be, responsible for this mess.
You didn't?
No. Yes is the answer, but I want to... Let's
you
say
gotta
this
be
one.
nice to child,
I wanna be smart and cocky, but nice to child. I've always known who the murderer was, and it's not Boggy.
So... he won't get in trouble?
Not on my fedora.
He won't have to leave?
Well, he's been out here for, what, 60 years? And stayed out of trouble for that long. I have a feeling some detective isn't going to change all that in one day.
Well, in that case... he says... thank you.
Is he the eyes in the trunk of the tree?
He has to be.
Ooh.
How could he not be?
Finished
oh,
speaking
we
to
got
a
an
little
achievement.
girl. Woo.
Finished. Uh-oh. Guys, I think that we're going to finish this game in like an hour.
We have other games we
Oops.
could play. They just don't have outfits. That's fine.
That's true. Oh, we're missing a middle piece.
All right. Well, we gotta go talk to Echo.
Echo! Echo! Where are you at?
No, I didn't think I would start.
Oh, never assume anything.
Well, I don't know his intent for doing so. Yeah, here you go, his truck. Think she's more and more not human? Yeah, I think so.
I would lean toward that. I was so ready to go the ghost angle because she keeps appearing and disappearing.
Ah, I almost drank water wrong. Mason.
Oh,
So
no.
actually, I made it this strip instead of being closer to, especially on what Mars Sally wears for this game, specifically because Tangle Tower, they have another game coming out, ideally this year, called The Mermaid's Mask, where we have Sally and Grimoire, but the same art style as Tangle Tower. So we'll get to use them again.
Yes, so we
They
will get
shan't go to
so
waste. And
many
then if they
uses
keep
out of
making
this.
games, we will
I'm
keep
so
using
ready.
them. So it won't be gone forever. I've heard you've been spending less time protesting recently, and more time in your tent. Now, normally I wouldn't pry. It was man's business, and his own tent is man's business, but it's my job to ask.
Oh, I'm touched people have even noticed something like that. I usually get the impression everyone else is doing their best to ignore me.
So
Their
you
concern
admit-
is very touching.
Sure, but you admit that it's true?
You can put your notebook away.
No, I'll keep it
There
up.
isn't really any reason for it. No, put it away.
It's my safety
Put it away. Come
notebook.
inside
It's my
the tent.
security notebook. I can't
Have a
sleep
good
without it.
time.
I can't sleep without it. I'm anxious if I don't
Have
have
a
my
taco.
security notebook.
Nothing worth writing down, at least.
Well, if it's not worth writing down, maybe it's worth hearing, though. As I hold my notebook near me, because I love it so much. And this pencil is just moving for no reason.
In that case, you'd forget it.
How do you know? Maybe it would echo in my mind.
Did it come through?
Yes, it
Oh,
did.
I got scared for a minute.
No, it did.
Look, if you take a guess and get it right, I promise not to deny it.
Let's work out why Echo was hidden away in his tent. Notebook time!
I have a silly nickname.
Little sad
I
doodle
love
man.
those little details.
Taxes. Yes, the taxes are the reason that he's having a problem. Alright, no, it's Boggy. Oh, no, that's not why.
I can't be. Wait, ghost? Someone screenshot that, please.
The taxman one?
It's too good. It's too good.
It has to be Boggy, but this is not why.
That. It would have to be fake Boggy.
Yeah, you've been in your tent hiding from Boggy.
Bravo, Maestro, bravo.
So he's scared of him?
Yes, he is my kink, but I am terrified.
I think it's time I went to talk to Officer James. Chapter 4, the beginning of the end. Alright, there's still one more chapter to get through. We're not speeding that fast. Let's take one more loopy-doop around.
Yeah, let's enjoy the scenery.
You know what I actually want to do? His tent has this on it. Oh, we need a number.
We don't have any numbers.
Okay, no.
I can't think of any dates that would make sense.
Let's look. Where's my evidence? Notebook stuff? No, that's map. That's map. That's not what I want. Suspects? Clues. I want clues. Okay. Clues. Police file. I don't think we're gonna have that here. Time.
I doubt
no
the
numbers.
combo would be 2045.
Yeah, next. The map.
Would it be?
Nothing. Next. Boggy
We
had
don't
some.
know a
I
lot
want
about
to
that
go
one.
ask Sally about these, maybe. See if she can talk about them more. Or maybe he can talk about them more. That's my goal. Before we talk to Officer James, and to partially drag this out a little more, I want to try and get the rest of the bullet points.
We're going for 100% completion.
I'm trying a little bit, yeah.
We did get a good amount of stuff. I'm pretty proud of us.
Do have most of it. There's some things here.
Okay, we're missing something about the headpiece.
Yeah.
Something
Leggings
about the
are all here.
gloves.
Something about the feet. All right. I'm gonna ask you.
Okay, wait, Ori, for shits and giggles, try 2045 on the tent.
All right. 2045. Nope. Nope.
Okay.
All right.
I
Stop.
was like,
swamping
imagine
the
if
swamp.
that worked.
No. All right. I want to ask him about the merch. I already asked him about the merch. All right. Back. We're gonna ask Sally
Okay.
about the merch. Because I want to get merch information.
These hats look pretty stupid.
I've gotten 100% in Link Between Worlds.
Luckily, kids seem to like stupid stuff. I've 100%ed Ori and the Blind Forest.
You
That
sell a
one's
lot
pretty
of
fun.
them?
Yeah, they're pretty popular.
All right. Now this one.
I always thought it was weird that his feet are in that little bucket all the time.
It's just a part of the character, I guess. I'm surprised they don't sell some sort of boggy foot soaker.
And that would be the one product I'd consider buying.
Okay. That didn't give us any information about the wind-up toy, but boggy hat. No! Something was updated!
Sally sold many to children. There's someone we gotta talk to about it. Because on the boggy hat, we were missing 2 things. Now we have 1 filled in.
No,
It
we were
did
only missing
update.
1 thing. Oh.
No, we were missing
we were?
2 things. Yeah, we were.
Okay, so we gotta talk to
It
other
said
people.
evidence updated.
Okay,
or clues
okay.
updated.
Wait. Did we ask her about the costume pieces as well? Because we were missing on the head, the gloves,
we didn't.
and the
Ask
feet.
about the
so.
headpiece.
Ah!
Ask about all of them. There we go. That is not something from my gift shop. God, that is tacky.
Who's kind of bad though? Sally?
I've never seen it before.
All right, now present this. You're also gonna tell me it's not from the gift shop?
I have no idea what that is.
Never mind.
What are you in your pockets? I didn't see the rest of what I was supposed to say.
Oh,
Is that
never mind.
one? Well, it's nice. You can put it away now.
Okay. Let me just check our other items a second.
Whatever came out of your pants, you can put it away now. I don't need to see it.
See, we're 98% on Peeps. It's him that we don't have all the shit on. Right? He's got this little bar here.
Well, because there's the tent.
We're missing this one.
We gotta find that.
We gotta find that. Okay. And then we've got and then we have all of these things. And then why are my notes 91%?
Wait, hold on a second. It just changed.
What did?
Go back to profiles or suspects or...
Oh, shit! What?
Now it's filled.
Oh, it's because I was unsuspecting him. However, I still don't have all of his things. She only has 4. He only has...
You can manually decrease someone's their sus meter.
Yeah. That's what that is.
Everyone's
but he's still
sus
missing
meter
a,
is at
a sus.
100%.
Yeah. He's still...
That's what it's showing.
He's still missing a thing, though. See, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 7, and 7.
I'm not sure that means what you think it means.
No, it does. I only have 7 possible things. See how this has 8 slots?
You need 8.
I want 8. Everybody
but
else
marked every single one as reason
I don't
to be
care about that.
suspicious of him.
But I only have 7 for Boggy and 7 for Echo total cards. I want more cards. That's why I'm 98%.
All right, let's get more cards.
So have I talked...
Let's go get more.
Oops, have I talked to you about Boggy? No.
No. I think the cartoon character is kind of dumb.
The sussometer, indeed. What about the real creature?
I've never met him.
Me neither. All right.
The way he looks completely panicked.
Yeah. All right, Harper, I know we talked to you about everybody but yourself, but now I want to talk to you about this other shit. I haven't talked to you about this. I can't help you on that one. Sorry. Why don't you show that to someone else?
Okay.
I don't know everything, I'm afraid. I can't help you with that one, sorry. Why don't you show that to someone else? Useless. Useless. Utterly useless.
You know what? Wait. Before you go.
What?
Talk to him about himself. See what he says.
Okay, but I don't need to talk to him. I don't know what to say. There you go. Done.
Okay.
What if...
I'm glad you did it.
I don't know everything, I'm afraid. All right, fine. It's not like I want to pick
bye.
your locks or anything. Talk with you, lady.
Oh.
You can put that away. I can't help you with it.
I prefer Sally and Tangle Tower personally. I think I think both of them have a lot more personality in them. Grimoire and Sally are kind of lame compared to the rest of the characters in this lineup, but in Tangle Tower they fit in a lot better, I think.
Oh, they're so good.
No, thank you. If you bring me something with liquid on it, I might be able to help you. You know, chemistry set and all.
We're just doing it.
You can put that away. I can't help you with it. You should ask someone else.
All right, we're trying. We're just going down the list, okay? We're just going down the way. Just doopily doopin', roopily floopin'.
Yep. Enjoying that last lap.
Ah!
This is just a piece of junk they sell to tourists. It has no resemblance to the real creature. Ugh, disgraceful. A good example of how Buggy's feet are never shown in any form. They often use that little red bucket to hide them.
Yay! We got that on the money. Now we need to present Boggy to you.
Are you asking about the cartoon character? Because I have no interest in such childish matters.
No, I think I'm asking about the actual creature. What's the difference anyway?
What's the difference, he says? Everything!
Well, actually. Alright. Still nothing updated
What can I
for
say,
you.
guys? I've missed voice acting to my full potential.
But you should be updated nice. Folder says hat looks nothing like
Fully
him.
updated.
And beautiful.
Beautiful. Fully updated. What about the head?
This is up. This is fully done. Sally doesn't belong in her gift shop. Folder says it's between the middle. Next.
We're missing something for the gloves.
Did I talk with Folder about the gloves?
I
No.
don't remember. Nope.
The real swamp creature had claws.
Does the glove fit? Yeah, really.
3 on each hand, to be precise. Why does the costume just have these pathetic fins instead?
Well, these fins aren't just for attracting mates, boyo. Okay.
Nice.
These need something.
Oh, we're missing the flippers. It's gotta be him.
Present clue. Flippies. Ah, there we go.
This work. Nobody can know what Buggy's feet looks like. It's his greatest secret.
Okay,
And we
I
respect a gentleman's secrets.
I kind of want to show him the new missing page just to see what he does. Yes.
Is that the missing page of the journal?
I think so.
It's an important artifact. It belongs in a museum.
Yeah, you're not wearing the right hat to be saying that.
Okay.
He's Indiana Jones. Alright. Backing out. Backing up. Backing up.
Can you pick the clues on the photo one more time?
We're 98%
The missing journal entry page.
They're all there.
Okay, it's all filled in.
We're missing one of these. Hold on. I'm literally just going through looking for... Why do we only have 98%? Oh, there it is. Photo.
Why?
Photo.
Okay,
go back to folder for a second, I guess. I didn't realize photo was a problem. I didn't realize photo was a problem. Come here, boyo. Photo.
Actually, this is a classic example of a cryptid photograph.
Virginia Smith. Yeah, there you go. What's a cryptid?
Seriously? Oh my god. A creature unknown to science. Look at the slight blurring in this photo. The murky exposure. It's perfect.
It's perfect because it can't really be used as evidence.
Ah, yes. Now you're catching on.
Alright. Well, you didn't help me. So
Did we get that last bit of the photo filled in?
No, we didn't. It never said updated.
Damn it. Okay.
He's a talented man, that girl. Sometimes I wonder if he'd be better off pursuing his photography full time, you know.
So
Yes,
sad.
the reason we're all here, of course. Not me. Isn't he your prime suspect? Well, officially, yeah, but I mean... What an amazing creature! No one has seen him for 60 years, and he still manages to get accused of murder. Oh, you've done it, incredible! Alright, you weren't helpful.
Yes, that's my photograph.
Was that organic?
That was.
Yeah, it was.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, la la. Ooh la la.
Let me try that again.
Photography.
I don't know what the fuck that was. That came out of my mouth so confident, and then I had to wait a second moment. Oops.
This is the second time Mars has messed up on the word photograph while voice acting.
I think you just said photograph.
You as Lana said photographs.
It's when I'm doing the accents, you guys. It's when I'm doing the accents. Yes, that's my photograph. It's the emphasis I'm putting. It's not working. Photograph. I don't know. For some reason, when I'm doing that line, I want to add an extra "ta" in there. I'm not sure what's happening.
Yes, that's
There ain't no word in speech for that.
Photograph.
Yes, that's my photograph. There we go. Taken near the woods at the north end of Buggy's Bog. Have you tried looking down there?
All right, we presented and we presented. Moving.
Nice.
Moving. Right a bloovin'. Okay.
Did I do your favorite accent, Mason? With the only line I know. For real life?
That's the only way I could do an Australian accent as well. For real life?
Hi, Bluey! For real life?
No,
A man who
bingo!
has sacrificed luxuries to protect those who need protecting. Pretty good beer, too.
Okay. Well, we have to circle back around because I didn't give everybody the photo. What is this way?
Did you give him the photo?
Yeah, I showed it to him.
Okay.
Is this back to my boyo? Ah.
Yeah, this is back in the entrance.
I don't want to talk to my main mans yet.
Hey.
Did you see the photo? No.
Look at this photograph. This was taken near the forest at the back of the swamp, correct?
Yes, Mason, I'm sorry. Out of the three of us, none of us have a defined Australian accent. Yes, I think so. I could probably get one eventually if I tried.
Often.
If I tried really hard. If there's a character in Ace Attorney that I was gonna play a lot of, like how I got a French accent for Verity, you know, I could make it work. I could, but I'd have to really try, and thus it would not be as good.
Mm-hmm. The water is really clear back there. The legs of this thing are reflected in the bottom half of the photo.
Yay!
It's a nice shot, actually.
A reflection. Oh yeah! A reflection in the water. We presented both of you. Alright.
Okay.
So we have 100% on evidence. Now we're circling back around. Do I just not... Maybe... Do you think that maybe the reason I don't have stuff on Buggy and the other person is not because I didn't present their profiles to everybody, but because we need to present more evidence to everybody?
Maybe that's it.
Because I think I've presented their profiles to everyone. I'm gonna go through one more time, but if I have... Yep, both presented. I'm gonna have to go back around for the evidence.
Did you do all the evidence?
I have definitely not done all the evidence for everybody. Okay, what is this? This is just the footprint again.
We did the
Is there
footprints.
anything fancy otherwise? No.
But we should always check bubbles in the water.
Yeah, I could swear those bubbles weren't there the whole time. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I don't think they were there the whole time. I think they were a chapter unlock thing. I seriously, because I totally would have clicked them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we presented both
I
of
believe you. Yeah.
The file goes over some basic differences between the genuine creature and the cartoon character. It's nothing more than a basic overview, really.
Okay. I think we just gotta present all the evidence to
Elementary,
everybody.
my dear DD.
Yeah, let's just go through it.
I've never seen that before, and I never want to see it again. Ew, people. I have no interest in something like that. Seriously. I'm a cryptid nerd, not a map nerd. You're wasting your precious time, detective. An important piece of the puzzle. This journal is a key to unlocking the history of this place. I've never seen that before, and I never want to see it again. I have no interest in something like that. You're wasting your precious time, detective!
Oh boy.
There's a lot of evidence!
Just gonna wait until something relevant pops up.
Yeah. Ah!
So, you found it.
Oh.
I wonder who else knows about it.
Look at this dark shit! That was dark shit, sir!
That was.
Okay, up.
I think we have to present the hunting photo to people.
We're just gonna go through
I
and
think
present
that's
everything.
going to jog some memories.
I just want to go through and present everything. I know that that's an achievement we could have gotten in Tangle Tower, and we're not trying to rush through this one. We're gonna finish it today anyway, so... Try someone less important. If you want an autograph, a plain sheet of paper would suffice. Thank you. I don't know if it's of any use to you. I'll film again tonight and try to get a version without all the bizarre background noises. I don't really have time to be looking at items from your collection. You won't be getting a fair discount from me. Try someone less important. Autographs, yes. I don't really have that time for autographs. I'm too important for autographs. You know, give me regular paper if you really need an autograph. I'm too full to
I'm
drink
into
dogs.
Mothman, not map men.
If you want an autograph, I'll sign a rifle, but I'd really rather a plain sheet of paper. This curtain won't be very good for my pen. I won't sign it. Oh, I don't know what you could use a lockpick for. This costume is particularly... And I'll never use it in my film. Oh, you're giving me these rancid 2-day-old leggings? I can't even believe you. Yes, I'm going to end with the hunting photo, just in case. All right, now.
Nothing.
Whoop. And I did the both of them.
You
Now
never
there's
presented
a man who
Remington.
can handle himself. I'm not so sure. Well, apart from yesterday, that was just a one-off, wasn't it? For him? Oh, you think so, yes. Alright.
Ah, yes, a one-off being killed that can never, be fixed. What is it? Some evidence from last night's murder? Vincent's work, I see. I'm glad to knows he could... Blah. This one's fucking me up. I'm glad he knows how to use the camera, at least.
What do you think all those noises are?
Well, judging by the time this was recorded, I'd be able to make a pretty good guess. What's the guess?
It's his murder.
That's great. I'm sorry, I've not seen that before. What is it? Some evidence? That's great.
Alright.
I'm
Nope.
sorry, I've not seen that before.
We presented everybody to him.
He is the only guy we have presented every single profile
Harper,
to.
we also presented all the profiles to.
I'm afraid I have no idea.
We've looked around the museum. We have all the evidence. That's the thing.
Show it to someone else. No thanks, my friend.
It says we're
It'll
100%
be a bit
done.
dangerous, my friend.
You need a mindset change.
I'm afraid
for
I
this.
have no idea. Show it to someone else. No thanks, my friend. I have a very secure lock on my tent.
Oh.
Why are you carrying that around with you?
I have the suspicion that it may have been the murder weapon.
Really? I thought Remington was attacked by something with claws. Wasn't he?
We'd be out of a job then, Panda. What? Oh.
You're not a bad detective.
Well, I found the photo in Remington's office. It was ripped up, though. I think it was some kind of,
He was a lot of things. A good man was not one of them. Don't lose that picture.
Ooh.
And show it to Mr. Harper before you leave.
I don't know if we did that or not. No idea.
I feel like we have to.
Show it to someone else. Alright. Backaroony. Backer
Gotta go to Harper.
Gotta go to Gotta go to Harper.
To Harper.
God, there's so much shit to show you, Sally.
It's nice. You can put it away now.
Okay.
I have no idea what that is. I've never seen a map in my life.
Where was that in your pockets?
In your pockets?
Okay.
Is that one?
Of your clues? No idea.
I have no idea what that is.
Where was that in your pockets? Is that one of your clues? Curtain.
Yeah, please put the gun away.
Please stop pointing the gun at me. Boop, boop, boop. Ah. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Yes, I have a lot of goop in my pockets, okay? Oh, something. Can you show me?
That was new shit.
I'm sorry.
You're drawn that way. No time. Maybe in the sequel. Wink, wink,
Okay.
nudge, nudge.
Not really. Okay, is that one of your clues?
Okay, so she wouldn't know about that.
Alright. To Harper, Schmarper. Hello, good lad.
There's Harper.
I already showed it to him.
Oh, fuck!
He's dead, but he always knew what he was getting involved with. Alright. Why don't you show that to someone else? I don't know everything, I'm afraid, even maps. I can't help you with that one, sorry. Why don't you show that to someone else? I don't got no ears no more. Literally, where are my ears? I don't know anything, I'm afraid. I can't help with that one, laddie. Why don't you show that to someone else?
Well, damn.
Maybe we won't get to 100%.
I think we gotta start showing everyone's profiles to people.
Oh, I can draw better than that. I got interrogate amnesia, it's a real bummer. Is that what he said?
Oh, I missed that.
Liquid. Map.
You can put that away. I
No.
don't know
No.
what to do with it. No, thank you.
Something important. Put that away.
Ori, I think we need to start showing all the profiles.
Alright.
We did
next
not
round.
show everyone's profile.
Next round.
He drew me into his journal.
I see. Esther, I can draw better than that. Sally's an artiste.
I was 20 years old.
Sally's on the way, pastry.
That's the end of the story.
Oh, I bet it's not. Does this explorer have a name?
Yes, as most explorers do.
Are you going to tell me?
No, as
Bitch.
most witches do. And no thank you.
Alright, everything was presented.
File.
Oh.
Bruh. You might as well do them while you're here.
Ugh. I don't want to have to.
Show it to someone who doesn't live in a tree.
That's not what I wanted.
Wrong one, Ori.
I'm so used to it.
I'm not even sure who that is. You should ask someone else.
We did do it for Mason. Give the fan service.
Show it to someone who doesn't live in a tree.
I don't know what the first line was, but
Sadly,
I heard
pausing
she wasn't
it.
so keen on visitors, though.
Sadly, if the clue is
Imagine
not
why that
important,
was.
pausing it just skips to the end.
I see.
It's not even me. It's literally if I pause it and it's not important, but it's 2 cards, it just skips to the last card.
no worries.
I have nothing good to say about that man. So I won't say anything at all. Mother raised me with manners.
We'll get there, Estrock. We'll get. Mars is forcing my hand. My fingy.
I'm forcing your hand.
Yeah, you are.
We can get 100%. I know we can.
All right.
So,
So,
So, if I cared about that person, I would know everything I need to know already. Next time, only show me something if it's important. Let's make that a rule, actually.
I was trying, but Mars is like.
This person is of no interest to me whatsoever.
Blah blah. That was a repeat
Jay?
line. Next time.
All right.
This person is of no interest to me
Himself
whatsoever.
isn't of interest to him.
That man was a fool. That's all you need to know.
All right, all the clues. Okay, back. Schmovin' right along.
I just don't understand how we could be missing something for Echo.
Oh man, this doesn't look like it's worth my time.
The only thing I can think is there's like some offshoot that's gonna lead us
I
to
simply don't have
it.
time to help you with this busy. Oh, the world's premier director, the king of wit and whimsy. You met him? You're a lucky man. I'd love to meet him myself. Oh, there I am, holds up mirror. He's been working with me for a number of years. A real expert, of course. You want me to sign a photograph of her for you? Not even this little blibble is worth my time. I mean, I know he showed everything to you.
I think we reached a very similar point in Tangle
I know
Tower
we
at
definitely
one
didn't
point.
show every single piece of evidence. There was a ton of evidence. So, Pastry Puff, he did say that. I'm specifically not doing that because, to my understanding, that's how we end the game. And I don't want to do that yet because I'm trying to 100% it. Like, a lot of this clue stuff is because we had to talk to other people. So, I'm trying to get there. I'm not actually, I'm not stumped, I guess, is the word.
No, we're not stumped. We know
Yeah.
exactly what we need to do. But we appreciate it regardless.
Yeah, no worries. But yeah, Tangle Tower, we didn't end up presenting all the evidence to every single one because there's just so much evidence.
Well, there was so much, and we were also on a time limit for that
Yeah,
one,
we
too. You're wasting your time with that one.
Ah,
He seems like a good person. He even sympathizes with my cause.
He agrees with your protest. But he works here, right? And he was friends with Remington.
I think that was the only reason he worked here. But you didn't hear it from me. Maybe he'll see the light now and leave the swamp behind him. Maybe everyone will.
I think Echo's the fucking killer.
Oh man. I have nothing to say about them.
Gender neutral
I don't
proton
know their
represent.
gender, and I'm not going to assume.
You're asking the wrong person.
You're asking the wrong person.
You're wasting your time.
You're wasting your time with that one. Ah, yes, Agent Folder. A good man, a good man.
You know him. Oh.
We get on rather well.
Finally!
We did it!
We still have one more.
And we shared a number of views on the way things were run around here.
Alright.
Told you it would be worth it.
Alright.
99%.
We have one
We're
more. We
still
have a
missing
boggy.
Boggy.
A boggy stupid. I don't want this! Alright.
Her? I don't know why she still works here, to be honest. One murder is one murder too many. I really don't know what to tell you. Is that one of the other suspects? They're more suspicious than me. Let's agree on that. Is that your new friend? Sweet. I really don't know what to tell you.
Is that one of the other suspects? They're more suspicious than me.
He made sure I always got paid.
Yes, John. She's been. Well, actually, I don't know. I'll have to check. That one's always tough to tell because it's dark.
So, I can't say anything bad about him.
You can if you like. He won't hear you.
You should have more respect for the dead.
I know. I don't care. Ah, shit, you're right, John.
They're mine, but I left them here last night. Now they're covered in slime, and I don't want to go anywhere near them.
Okay. Continuing on. I'm pretty sure we presented all the profiles, but I'll fucking check. Did we present the leggings? We did. Amazing. I'm pretty sure that's literally everyone.
Then the last boggy thing has to be through Officer James.
I guess so. I'm just going
there's
around.
No way.
I'm just going around. We're gonna loop around one more time to double check.
We'll take in the swamp, enjoy the views.
And we'll... That pith helmet looks like it's sad.
It really does.
See it? It looks sad.
Frowny face.
I don't wanna
Poor
be
little
a
helmet.
pith helmet.
We definitely talked to him.
I know. I kept missing the leggings because they're black on dark, so it was like hard to like make sure that I had
That's
put them.
hella valid.
So I just want to double check. Finky. All right. Present clue. Yep. All right. To Officer James.
Wait, before you go, can you check the photo? The hunting photo?
Maybe, if I can do things. Nope, that wasn't it. What about it?
1963. Try 1963
Ooh, okay.
on the lock to the tent.
Okay. Maparoni protest.
And then if that doesn't work, I have another idea.
Ooh, okay. I
think it was 1963.
9, yep. 6, 3.
Nothing.
No. What was your other idea?
Okay. I was gonna say check the original journal entry.
This is not what I wanted. I want clues. Okay, hold on. Let's go through this one more time. So that was that number.
We tried 2045.
There's nothing there. This is a map. We have no numbers. Nothing on the piece of paper.
No numbers.
Piece of I want to know when the cartoon started. I feel like that would be something that he would care about.
Yeah.
Record's recorded somewhere. This is just the baddest thing. Swamp juice, no.
Okay.
Scribbity blop, no.
Nothing about that.
Shortly, Bobby Burrow, Scribber flap.
No numbers.
That's just a lot of numbers. I don't think we would have to do something like that.
That's just a camera date. That wouldn't make sense.
Remington 24 hours. Curtain. The last two digits are off. It was 3-4. Okay, hold on.
Oh wait, it was? Hang on.
1963.
No, 1963. We did do 63, didn't we?
Is it supposed to be 1934?
Oh, for 60 years ago, do you think?
Oh, what is the year now?
Before
do we know?
they showed up?
I don't know what the year now is.
Are we thinking about this way too hard?
19... Why can I not do brain? 1934? Oh, shit!
No!
What the?
That was amazing!
What the fuck? Where did we get that from?
Wait, how did you get 3-4?
It's a journal. I guess it belongs to Echo. Bad news. Remington is dead. I don't know what to do. Was my whole protest in vain? They'll shut this place down, sure, but I'll never know if I get through to him. Yeah, how was it 34? That's all he's written. Intruder alert! Get inside
like
the tent!
60 years ago.
The poster in the museum? Oh, shit. Now I just have to look.
Oh.
Now I just have to look.
We gotta go back and check.
I just have to
feel like
see
an
it.
idiot now.
Yeah. Oh my shit. John, epic win.
19. I'm looking.
That's a poster, but I don't see a year.
Don't see it.
I don't see.
Maybe on the exhibit.
No. Copyright.
No.
It said that copyright 1934. I don't see copyright.
I don't see anything.
Swamp recorded
wait.
sound. Oh!
What the Roman numerals are?
Oh, John Big Brain.
God damn.
Oh, wow. All right. Thank you, John. Epic win. All right. We've done it. We all but that 100%. Wait, why are my
amazing.
notes not 100%?
How could your notes not be 100%?
I'm going to be very upset if we finish this. And it's not going to be... Because the only other places I know we can't get into is that... Oh. What is this?
Oh,
what is this?
shit,
what is
what's
this?
that?
I didn't look at something in the museum?
In the museum area, yeah. Wait. Swamp
clues.
Duck, no clues.
That's just, there's no clues there.
Well, that's where we meet James.
Okay, so I'm missing a clue in the
There's
museum.
something in the museum.
Oh shit. Back the fuck up. Thank you. This is not what I wanted. Ass. Okay.
We got it. We got a
Shit.
quickie. Dude.
Books about Boggy and other
You're
mysterious
giving me
creatures.
agita.
I'll read them some other time. I'm just so curious. It's locked though. Let me through. It's a really cramped museum. Just one room. Not worth the admission price. What if I actually click this? Ah!
Wow.
Copyright.
That's how we get the translation.
That'll be 1930, 1934?
1934.
Fucking shit! That didn't update our notes, though.
That's how we get it. It
That
didn't update the
no.
notes.
It didn't come from the notes, though.
No. All right, there's something else.
No. Jesus fuck. Good job, John. Apparently the museum was
That was
founded by
an
explorers
amazing catch.
years ago. Apparently this was the exact hat worn by the explorers 60 years ago. Seems everyone is destined to lose their hat or two in this damn swamp. Some educational facts about swamps. Did you know swamps are gross? Yes, I did. Is this really just cramped museum in one room? Not worth the admission price. Things in jars. I don't like things in jars. Unless the thing is marmalade. Ah!
There we go.
Let's see. This journal belonged to the explorer, who first complete the game 100%. Woo!
Nice.
Who
We did
first
it, you
discovered
guys.
Boggy in the swamp 60 years ago. Alrighty. 100, 100, 100. That's the Boggy fact.
That is epic.
Nice. And we owe it all to John. Because Jesus Christ,
Yes.
are we dumb.
I gotta be honest, I did not track those as Roman numerals the first time we were
At
there.
all. Not paying attention at all. Alright, guys.
Like,
let's
not in the
finish
slightest.
this before we go and do this. Do we want to suss out who we think it is? Because my decision has changed
We can
now.
try.
Because we can look at everybody's profiles, remember? And we can desuss them.
We can. And we
not
can
Sally.
desuss them.
She only began working here.
It's definitely not Sally.
She has long legs, but we talked about that. Always wear back leggings. Again, we talked about that. She thinks the swamp is disgusting. It's fine. I don't... Bring spare clothes. Again, not suspicious. Locks her gift... Not... See, that is suspicious, but not for her. Right? Has a good
Yeah.
view of her expressive spot. I don't think that's suspicious. Again, these are
Suspicious.
suspicious things, but not for her.
But not towards her.
I'll keep this. I'm okay with this.
Feels
Echo.
appropriate.
We got 4 things 100%.
Spending
See
more
the
time in
truth.
his tent recently.
That was suspicious. But the thing that I think is the least suspicious is his journal thing. I feel like that unsuspicious him. This is unsuspicious now because he's not a talented artist musician. He can't do it. Shares views with
Couldn't
Folder.
make the costume.
Yeah. Fan of the cartoon character, doesn't know about the swamp creature. Technically, that's suspicious.
I
Technically,
would
a
say
lot of
that's
this
suspicious if he's trying to protect the swamp.
I would say a lot of
But
this
being a
is
fan of the cartoon
suspicious,
character is not suspicious. Because
But-
that would mean he likes what Remington created.
That is true. And I will also say, he's pretty suspicious, but the journal really, like, unsussed him, you know?
Yeah.
The journal pretty unsussed him. Harper,
It kind of made it feel like it was very
Ooh.
unsuspected.
I think it's Harper.
He knows everybody's favorite foods.
I don't think see, swamp juice is what's all over the shit. Lots of swamp juice has disappeared recently. Serves his favorite bog dog. Disgust. See, this is not suspicious. I don't think Echo did it. Stays late, but locks up when he leaves, so I don't think it happened. Has known Remington for many years. Knows about his secret hobby. I don't know, that seems pretty suspicious to me.
That's pretty sus.
Van de blah blah blah. Movie about Boggy, unsuspicious. Worked with Burl, unsuspicious. Unable to find Burl at work last night, technically suspicious.
That
Filmed by
was
himself?
technically suspicious.
Technically suspicious because that got the death on tape. Like the sounds. Filming
Yeah.
at the exact time of the murder, also suspicious. Tried to film before but wasn't given permission. We talked about him bribing him. And respected him for his business sense and made a string of February policies.
That's where the
Those are
bribery
not
comes from.
suspicious. Yeah. So he's kind of low, I have. Burl. That's not suspicious.
That's not suspicious.
I think
I mean,
this
he's a
ended up...
cameraman. I don't really
Yeah,
see
this is
that
not
as
suspicious. This is not suspicious.
That's
This
his photography hobby.
This I'll keep. That's fine. Blurry photo of something that puts him as not the dude in the costume, if I'm being completely honest.
Yeah.
Dislikes natural air to be commercialized. Technically a little suspicious. Has some sort of secret. A little suspicious. He's still low tier suspicious. Wendy. Weybridge. 60 years. I don't think that's suspicious. See, this is the poison bit. Kind of little sus. Can knit sew, makes her own clothes. Kind of little sus. Looking for hunters in the swamp. Kind of little sus. Says hunted band with swamp. Asked to leave home. Sus. Hates Remington. Sus. Did offer fabric as a peace offering, but she didn't seem to know it was there. I'll unsus that, but she's still pretty fucking sus.
It's definitely up there.
Boulder. That's fine. See, these are all unsus because he wouldn't make a stupid costume.
Yeah.
That is technically not sus. This is sus. This is sus. Shared knowledge of the swamp people echo. Not sus. I don't think he's that sus. Remington is super sus. Outside, yeah.
Rifle was fired once before he died.
3 wounds.
3 small chest wounds. That was the
Serious
trident.
slime. Stabbed. Secretly trying to hunt and kill Loggy. Very suspicious. Yeah, pretty suspicious. He kill himself? Boggy. Discovered, not suspicious. Recorded, not suspicious. Not suspicious.
I'd say not being sighted would be suspicious.
Alright. The 3 claws is technically suspicious, but the mystery shape of the footprint we know is different. His appearance changed, it's not suspicious. He's unsuccessfully hunted in the past. Unsuspicious.
Has since become a famous cartoon character.
Right now we're looking at Harper or Weybridge or Remington himself.
Harper, Weybridge. This is gonna be interesting.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Pastry Puff. Does anybody not agree with what we've done here? Because I'd love to hear why. Otherwise, I'm ready to dive in and let's see what happens. Let's see if we get it right or not. I love how the murder victim is the most suspicious. He's just a sussy man.
He was not a good man.
He's just a sussy-wussy.
He's very sussy-wussy.
Gonna take some water while we wait to see if chat has any thoughts of their own.
Smart idea. I shall have some hot chocolate.
I went to a cafe yesterday and I got a handmade marshmallow and I had it today and I actually, because I didn't feel like making hot chocolate basically, I just put it in my tea. And you know what? Fucking fire, man.
That sounds amazing.
It was great. I mean, like, how could it be bad? You know what I'm saying?
I feel like it's hard to go wrong.
What is tea? But I'm already adding milk and sugar to it. How could more sweet and mild vanilla flavoring, like, make that bad? Just saying.
Okay, so John says, can't disagree.
It hits differently in a nerdy tone. All right, let's see who's right.
All right, here we go. Crap, what voice did I give him? You've done well here, detective. Well, did you find the swamp creature? Where is he?
I didn't find him.
I forgot all of them.
Yeah, really. I didn't find him.
What? You're not getting in here. Get back out there.
I don't need to. Oh. Final chapter. Boggy's criminal record.
Why not? I thought he was our prime suspect.
Speaking of hot beverages, Officer James. Not anymore.
Didn't you find photographic evidence of Boggy from last night? Let me see that photo. If that's not Boggy, what is it?
Costume?
Costume.
I found designs for the costume in a trash can. Not only that, I collected the pieces of the costume myself. Well, Nearly all of them. There is still one
But the footprints at the scene of the crime! How can you prove these don't belong to a real creature? Because the real ones are different. Missing page. What's this? I thought there were no records of a footprint anywhere.
No, public records. The footprints at the crime scene don't match the ones on this page. They were a product of these flippers, a part of the costume.
But Grimoire, this costume... It doesn't have claws of any kind. How do you explain the 3 wounds on the victim's chest?
I like this method of doing shit so far. The prongs match up with
this
the
is
wounds
nice.
perfectly. The handle is even covered in slime, see?
Oh, that was one of the reasons Boggy became a suspect in the first place. Surely this only incriminates the creature further.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? But that slime, it's not exactly what you think. Swamp juice! This stuff has an uncanny resemblance to the so-called swamp slime. A bunch of it was stolen from the storeroom of the cafe. Which reminds me...
What is that exactly?
A poisoned hot dog, or swamp dog. It's the second reason that the murderer broke into the storeroom. He put this green powder on the entire supply, just to make sure.
To make sure of what?
That Remington got ill and had to return to his office.
Remington went back to his office?
Oh, yes, indeed he did.
But you can't do that if you've been stabbed. Alone?
Oh my god. Okay. We
Damn,
keep getting these.
We flying, we going. I've been looking through your evidence, Grimoire. One piece remains I think we need to work out.
The video footage? Vincent Van de Peer filmed it last night. At the exact moment of the murder, I believe.
Well, exactly. I think we can both agree these sounds in the background. They're essential in our mystery. Could you talk me through them?
Rearrange the descriptions on the left.
Rearrange the descriptions on the left to match the sounds on the right. Drag them around and keep swapping until you're happy with the order.
The One Piece is real.
And if you want to hear the sounds again, you can tap on them. Quite convenient.
No problem.
I brought a cassette player with me.
I can always check my file if I want to go over my notes. Remington rips off some curtains and fabric as he falls.
That's
ripping.
the ripping.
Creaking. Culprit opens Remington's office door.
I'm okay with that.
Blast.
Outcry.
He fires his rifle.
Outcry as Remington cries out in shock as Boggy appears.
Ryer hunting his rifle, fires his hunting rifle at the culprit. Blast. Clang! Culprit grabs metal poker and stabs Remington. Outcry. Remington cries out in shock and falls backward. Rips curtains off. Remington lands on the planks outside. Drops the metal poker.
Culprit drops the metal poker. We got it.
That's it.
Ah, excellent. There's just 2 small details bothering me. First of all, if Remington ripped off a piece of his curtains...
It's Weybridge.
Why wasn't it found at the crime scene? What happened to it? It was inside the head.
Headpiece. Turns out the murderer took that piece of fabric and concealed it inside the head of the costume. Then he fled the crime scene to hide all the parts in different areas of the swamp.
Ah, well that is my problem. If Remington fired his rifle, how did the assailant survive and manage to escape? Did Remington miss his target? He
At
was part of a
point
hunting
blank.
group.
A man of his experience? I don't think so. In fact, the answer to that question, I didn't even think about this, is the very vast last link in our chain. The one thing that has eluded me so far. Where the body is! I'll drag the clue items from the left into my drawing here, and we'll see what happens when we compare the pieces I've collected with the original designs I've found, because we have the head!
I
We
didn't
have
even
the hands.
think of that.
We have the feet. We have the legs. But we have no
Where's-
body.
Where that question mark was, I was gonna shout, "Where's the dick?"
Yeah, it did look like that. This is really fun, Patient Pup. I like this method of solving.
Organic. I
Yeah.
really like it.
I really like the flow of this.
Wait. You never found the body piece. The torso.
It also doesn't feel exposition-y. You know, which I feel a bit of Tangle Tower had an issue with. I really like the vibe of this. Oh, you're right! And I never would have found it. Not lying around. Not like the others.
But what does this have to do with the murderer surviving the rifle shot?
This torso is probably made of some thick material. Something covering the culprit's entire upper body. Like Kevlar. I believe it may have even been enough to soften.
To soften the impact from a bullet. Aha!
Exactly. Elementary, my dear James.
Well, let's put your theory to the test. Where is that last piece of the costume? Fuck. Wait! We could not get into the museum locked room.
We also couldn't get into the
But
cafe
we
locked
couldn't get
room.
into the cafe locked room.
And we were much more sussy about Harper than we were about Folder.
Let's try the cafe.
No!
Or not.
The treehouse. We were sussy about that.
Okay.
Nope. All right, the museum, I guess.
Try the museum.
Nope. Fuck.
Huh? Shit. Office? Try office.
Nope.
Seriously?
What's the bridge? The gift shop, the crossroads.
Gift shop
The
because it's not locked up at night?
No, but we found the head there. The crossroads into the tree.
Oh, you're right. Maybe it's hidden in the tree.
Nope.
Son of a bitch.
This...
Try outside office.
Nope. Ay, ay, ay.
I feel stupid.
It's
I
with
feel really
Officer
stupid.
James did it. I don't know.
Swamp duck? Wait, try it. Shits
No.
and giggles.
All right,
Okay.
we're just going down the line. 'Cause I have no idea where it could be.
Protest. Try the protest. My dude.
Ah,
But how? Not a single clue.
simple. He's still wearing it. Under his poncho, it was him?
Oh.
Oh.
I don't know what you want with me.
I felt like his journal exonerated him.
I'm curious. Sounds like you two were smart enough to uncover the real criminal in this swamp. And lucky enough to have somebody else deal with him for you. You worked it out. He had his rifle on him. He got half a glance at me and pulled the trigger without hesitation. But why would he do that?
I just felt like Echo was one of those, like, too obvious when we finally met him. You know, I don't know. And then I felt finding his journal kind of exonerated him. But, I don't know.
Because when he wrote in the journal, it seemed like a shock that Remington was dead.
Oh,
Unless he was the one who
I see,
scared him. He
Pastry
didn't
Puff.
kill him.
Yeah, he didn't want to kill him. Because he fell out the window and all that shit. Maybe
You
Pastry
are-
Puff.
You were dressed as Boggy. He shouldn't be pointing his gun at a unique scientific specimen. Not to mention his main attraction. You're right. It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense, does it? Forgot to tell me that can't be proof. That leads me to believe. The
It was
hunting
framed?
photo leads me to believe that Richard Remington was here to hunt Boggy.
Was here to hunt Boggy. Because that's
He's
the
a
secret.
hunty. The hunter and the hunted. Damn.
Ooh.
A secret society, an order of hunters seeking out mysterious and elusive creatures.
The order goes further than this one man. And much further than this one swamp.
The whole thing is kind of distressing. I knew something was wrong as soon as I stepped foot into that office.
Glad you finally come around. It's not just the... But what about Remington?
Yeah, I see what you're saying, Pastry Puff. I do see what you're saying.
He was a member of this order.
He made Boggy his own personal project, his own obsession. For years, he hunted the creature, the potential perfect addition to his collection.
But he owned the tourist attraction. He set it up himself, didn't he? He did. It was just his way of forming a legal loophole. Since the area became protected, he and his friends were unable to come here for hunting anymore. Boggy's Bog was just a front for his own little game.
Damn, Remington's really sucky, and that really makes even more of the Tangle Tower people feel real rough, huh?
A man pursuing a creature.
A creature that might not even exist.
And that's why Remington kept a rifle nearby at all times.
Well, exactly. He didn't want to take any chances.
Now, don't you see? I did this place a service. Did Boggy a service. That creature, he can live in peace again.
Can he? You tried to frame him for murder! You wanted everyone to think he was some kind of ruthless predator.
Well, think about it. Once he became suspected of murder, they'd have no choice but to shut this whole place down. And he could live in peace forever. Everyone would finally realize they had no business here.
I don't know, Pastry Puff. This seems like he tried to kill him.
How can you know what Boggy wanted?
How can you know what Boggy wanted? He might not be what you're...
Detective.
It's
It's finished. Don't be angry. You should be glad. It's finally time to leave the swamp. You have another job to do.
I don't know.
Not that it makes any difference to somebody like you, but
Whoa!
I never intended to kill him.
History!
Just to scare him a little bit. Convince him Boggy wasn't going to let him live here in peace any longer. But, true to form, he had his rifle on him.
There you go, Pastry Puff.
You worked out the rest yourself.
I think it does make a difference. Self-defense is different.
I would agree.
But I'm a little sad we don't have Dylan. I would really be curious about his take on this as a self-defense case or not, you know? It makes a difference.
Well, Mr. Everstone, I'm afraid you'll still have to come with us. Fortunately, there's a police station just a few miles down the...
What?
You minimized your application?
No, it's gone!
What?
What just happened?
I don't know. Did we get the bad ending? Oh, do we have to do all that shit again?
Hold on.
Oh, no. God.
What? I'm so confused. I don't even know what I was doing
here. Did we
here.
choose wrong?
That's not Buggy. What is it? Costume. No, he like flipped and I feel like he got away. I feel like the game is saying he just gets the fuck away. I feel like it doesn't crash. I feel like that's what's meant to happen. Like I feel like it's some shit, that wasn't it. I feel like it's like some Undertale shit. You know, like the fucking game just closes. I don't know why it would have crashed. It was working fine. It's got
Grimoire.
shit.
Secret of the Swamp. Because we basically know who did it. So I'm gonna see if that's how it's supposed to end.
Echo saying you cast a grain. Yeah. Oh, shit. Fuck.
No, I want... Okay, here we go.
This is annoying as hell. Maybe it just
Secret
crashed?
of the Swamp.
Okay, I'm just gonna let it run so that I can, like, not accidentally click through shit too fast.
Characters.
Oh, I can click over here, I forgot.
Okay, hang on.
What is this here?
I
Improve these
think...
don't belong to the future.
Oh, goddamn ads! Bruh!
I'm so confused.
I don't know what happened.
That Undertale... No, I have no idea what you're talking about, Astruck. To make sure that Remington got ill and had to return to his office.
Grimoire. Secret of the Swamp. Let me try walkthrough.
Ripping.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. We literally did all this. We were literally right at the end.
Culprit opens Remington's door.
Damn
Remington
it.
cries in shock as Boggy appears. Cries in shock
Those were
as
the
falls
keys.
backwards. Remington lands on the planks.
Gears.
Where's the
Literally gotta
booking?
scroll all the way to the bottom.
Bog cries poker rifle clang. That's
Okay.
it.
Final
Blah, blah, blah,
chapter.
blah, blah.
That was where we put everything together. Epilogue. Where is the last piece? Confront Echo. So, choose any... Okay, Echo admits to the crime and claims that his plan was to get the whole park shut down.
Yep.
Choose any of Grimoire's responses.
Yep.
Choose any of his next set of responses. Watch the conclusion. Although Grimoire's work isn't quite finished, the game is.
I think it might just...
Maybe that was the ending.
You're right. Unless you're on in secret.
I did not hear about the Undertale Plus thing that was announced. In the couch. Alright, I'll check it out.
Hold on.
Oh, that looks cool.
This
Let's
leads
see.
me to believe that this was here to hunt Boggy.
Customization.
I'm
Ooh.
Order.
Kind of like
distressing.
that, in all honesty.
Obsession, attraction, didn't he? Protected, blah, 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 blah. It's Buggy, a service
Oh,
murder.
this is wild.
Stuff. Okay, so this we're saying it's whatever. We did.
You
How
can
did you
pick
know
whatever
about
you
wanted?
want.
You didn't have the right. You shouldn't have. You're. Okay, this is all the same. Detective, it's done. It's finished. It's you. Don't be angry. You should be glad. It's finally time to leave the swamp. You have other work to do, Tangle Tower. I don't know. Not that it makes any difference to somebody like you. I didn't mean to kill him. I meant to scare him, convince he wasn't the thing. I'm gonna say the nothing. I'm not touching anything. Mr.
Okay.
I'm still afraid you'll have to come with us. Unfortunately, there's a police station just a few miles down the...
Hey, wait!
Oh. Okay.
Okay, there we go.
Oh. It was Boggy! Wow! Threw him out!
Oh, shit! Dang!
Oh, wow! He's real!
Tisk tisk.
And he walks away. Damn.
Like a true cryptid.
Ooh. Is
Okay,
it?
what do we
Looks
find?
like you saw more than one mystery tonight.
Oh, there we go.
Alrighty. Yeah, and no one will believe you.
Okay, that's a satisfying ending.
Now I'm okay. Yeah, Boggy was the thing in the tree. I called one thing. Oh, okay. That also didn't take that long to replay. Okay.
Yeah, that wasn't terrible.
Alright, alright. This is a lot of things. SFB games, indeed.
That was fun. I really enjoyed that one.
Grimoire, well, what did they decide to do? We had Mr. Everstone questioned. He was happy to tell us everything he knew. This is a number of rumors going around the department have been confirmed. And Remington's office searched down to the last detail. And well, we agree with you. But I know what you're thinking. I'd love to put an end to it, just the same as you. But are we going after them? We'd better be. Oh. Ooh! That's why we go to Tangle Tower.
That's fun.
Because remember in Tangle Tower, all of the people who left Tangle Tower were cryptid hunters as well. And they were specifically, it was the last one. And Flora was the only one upset about it with her bird. Wow.
Now it all makes sense.
I didn't expect this to be so linked,
now
if I'm being
come
honest.
Full circle.
I didn't expect this to be so linked to Tangle Tower, if I'm being honest.
I think they had this planned out since the beginning.
That's pretty wild. Huh.
Very impressed.
I'm glad we got the actual ending and it didn't crash again. It's gonna be very sad. Oh my god. Alright. I will admit, while I thoroughly enjoyed Tangle Tower, I think I like this one more.
I like this one a bit more, yeah.
I think I like this one more than Tangle Tower.
I feel like it was easier to find our way around. I think the number of evidence was just enough to manage. The number of characters was just right.
Okay, I didn't need it to necessarily be less evidence than Tangle Tower have. What I really liked that this game did, it had slots for the evidence, so I knew how much evidence to find. And it had sections, right? It had crime scene evidence, blah, blah, blah evidence, shmoo, blah, blah, evidence. And so I feel like all I needed from Tangle Tower was a little more getting to actually check off the boxes vibes within the game to just have like some feedback of that, like I'm actually doing it. Where this one had a lot of like feedback of like, oh, you're missing this, you're missing this, you're missing like all these sort of things.
Yeah.
I liked that.
It really put us on the right track.
Yeah, it was nice. And on top of that, I did really enjoy the solving portion of this. If I'm being honest, I don't remember the
Even though it ends on a to be continued, this one
is more cathartic
tied
overall.
up its loose ends.
This one is more
cathartic
overall.
It definitely felt more cathartic to see Boggy at the end, to see the criminal like get their just desserts and everything.
Have someone be apprehended. And I will say, if the culprit, because I don't want to spoil Tangle Tower if people want to play it themselves or if people want to watch our videos or something. But
it is a good game. I do recommend it.
It is a good game overall. Like, and the effort put into it is great. You know, and they still have to
please don't misunderstand.
Putting it together.
We adore Tangle Tower.
The puzzles in Tangle Tower were really upped from this game, though. I will say the puzzles in this game were pretty mid. Were pretty like just easy. You know, doing something, and I'm not against that. But the Tangle Tower ones were like a good level of puzzle, which I did
Tower
really enjoy.
Ones are more like escape room puzzles.
Yeah. I'm curious as to what Mermaid's Mask would be, because if Mermaid's Mask finishes what Tangle Tower started, basically, right, with the culprit and everything, I will be satisfied, and I'll accept that, and I'll be like, okay, you know, worth it in the end. But if we just kind of leave the person that was the culprit from Tangle Tower, and we just, like, don't interact with them in any way again, like we don't see any evidence of them, and we don't see them, and we don't whatever, and if we don't see that, I'm
would
gonna
be
a
disappointing.
little sad. I'm gonna be a little sad because that person,
just a skosh sad.
It was just not as cathartic as this was. I will say, Echo was a fairly obvious choice overall. Obviously, the journal psyched me, but like, if I had to pick flat, like, it was always Echo. And I was kind of not picking Echo because he was too easy.
I thought it was too obvious. Him and Folder both. I'm like, okay, they clearly don't like this person. Like, they'd take any chance to off him.
Also, like, I will say, it's very classic. The guy protesting, you know, the natural resources kills the guy who's, like, doing the shit. You know, like, I feel like that's pretty obvious. But I did enjoy the solving of the mystery, right? When we're putting all the pieces together.
Yeah,
if I'm being honest,
especially that ending sequence.
It's been a long time since Tangle Tower, and I haven't gotten to that part in the editing yet. So I really don't remember the part of, like, confronting, you know, sort of thing. You know, and putting the pieces together at the end. Maybe I'll remind myself when I finally get to that stream and edit it. And I'll say, oh no, they are pretty the same, and so I do like them. Because I think the one sour thing about Tangled Tower over this one is just that we weren't satisfied with the ending. It gives very, Rise from the Ashes. We loved everything about it.
Well, they keep
until
building
the end.
and building and building, but it doesn't really go to a place by the end.
I also will say,
like, it's clearly going somewhere. You're just not getting the answers now.
I understand budget and time, but I am a little sad that Tangle Tower didn't have the animations like this did. Like the full, like, cinematic animations.
Oh, these animations.
The art is
so
beautiful.
Good. And
like, the backgrounds
really
are great
hope
in
that
Tangle
they bring
Tower.
them back in the new game.
The art direction overall in Tangle Tower is fantastic, but I am a little sad that we didn't get these little interlude cinematic animations. And I totally get why. Like you know, like, please, it's animation, takes forever. And, you know, budgets and time and all that. I don't even know.
Also, the designs have changed. The backgrounds have changed.
And I wonder
if that's why we might be going to a ship in the future game, because those backgrounds might be easier to draw.
I wouldn't say that. They're honestly gorgeous from what I've seen from, like, that they have on Steam already. But what I would actually say is that all of this detective, I'm gonna call it the Detective Grimoire series because that's the easiest way to put it, even though Tangle Tower and Mermaid's Mask don't have Detective Grimoire and the Mermaid's Mask or Detective Grimoire and Tangle Tower or anything in them. They're Detective Grimoire games. That's the series that it is. And because he's in it the whole time. But they all have to do with water. Swamp. Tower surrounded by a lake where the water is very important.
Swamp cryptids.
And a ship.
Water cryptids. Cryptids.
The cryptids. I'm out hunting cryptids. Shh. I'm hunting cryptids. Quiet. I'm hunting cryptids. So, overall, very fun game. What would we rate it? Story, pretty intriguing story. I like the Remington background stuff. I like that the guy that died was not a good guy. You know? I think that's an interesting... And him not being a good guy is what killed him, basically, right? Because Echo wouldn't have killed him if he didn't shoot him, right? So, like, him
he basically
being a
set
bad
himself
guy
up.
is what killed him. That is very, like, poetic. I enjoy that. So story-wise, pretty high up there. I enjoyed it. Characters, pretty fun. I'm always at a tie-up.
They were pretty fun characters.
The, like, because you have the, like, different levels of stuff, and the different levels are, like, Ace Attorney. You present something, and it is of no relevance to that character. That character has no information to give you. 90% of the time, they'll have their one stock thing that is the same every time. However, there's a couple times in Rise from the Ashes where that stock thing is just really fucking long and that's kind of frustrating. Then you have this game.
And then you're just kind of trapped.
And then you have this game where you have a lot of evidence, I would say, per character that doesn't pertain to them. But, my brain just died. Hold on. But they have multiple different multiple different lines when it's useless. And while that's fun, it gets annoying really fast, if I'm being honest. Because some of them being, like, two clicks is, like, kind of annoying.
But I will give them credit that they're quick enough. It's like ripping off a Band-Aid.
Yeah, because then my one thing about Tangle Tower, where it's fun, is that, like, they talk about certain things more. I mean, Ace Attorney does that. Like, you have the little Magatama bits, or you have the little, like, you know, like Gumshoe eating the Magatama, you know, and you have, like certain things where it is a funny little extra bit for certain characters related to certain items, but, you know, that's just for fun. I find Tangle Tower had too much of that, right? Which is, like, totally good on them, but it's like, I kind of don't need to be here that long, if that makes sense. I think it just makes it feel like it drags more in the style that Tangle Tower is, versus the style that Ace Attorney feels like pretty straightforward. You know, you can find out how to progress. That's the other thing. Okay.
Really easily,
I'm gonna keep praising Ace Attorney because I really, really, really do like it. And I think it has a lot of good game design functions to it. And the big one that we've talked about with both Tangle Tower and it happens in Detective Grimoire is not having the little, like, check mark over the magnifying glass, right? Not having an indication that you've looked at something before and that you've fully looked at something before. And the sole reason that I wish that we had more of that is because there's just a lot to look at, right? There's a lot to look at. I totally get that, like, the padlock thing was, like, an extra thing. That's fine for being, like, an extra thing. I'm not talking about that. But just, like, in general, you know, I find that was the thing with Tangle Tower. We would, like, not click things. We would, you know, over-click things.
That happened a lot, where we had to backtrack to things we had missed.
Something I dislike in both Ace Attorney and it happens in Tangle Tower, and I feel like it happens in here Detective Grimoire, but I'd have to double-check about the lockpick bit, because I really feel like I wasn't able to access the lockpick until later. Yeah, there were reeds there! There was plants there! There was plants there originally! I couldn't! The bubbles weren't there! There was reeds there! Those went away.
Oh, shit, I think you're right.
So, if I'm being... Okay, I'm gonna back up then. I like how Grimoire did it. I don't like how Ace Attorney does it, and I didn't like how Tangle Tower does it. Because there were certain things where I clicked on them originally, and they didn't do things, right? Like, oh, we can't click on his note in his pocket, or, oh, in Tangle Tower, I couldn't click on the Fabergé egg. And it's like, if there's a thing here, and nothing is going to visually change, you need to allow me to click on it right away. Does that make sense? Like, having
definitely 100%.
And at least with Ace Attorney, it has the magnifying glass, right? So where you can go over it and see it be unchecked. Like, at least that's some sort of indication. I know that we looked around and finally came to the Fabergé egg after I knew I had clicked on it and not gotten anything. So, like, that was a little in Tangle Tower. In this one, in Detective Grimoire, they had reads and then they went away when a chapter, like, moved on, which I enjoyed, because that allowed it to be new and a different thing that I actually didn't see before. So I did enjoy that.
And
I
it
did
felt
like that
progressive in a
indication.
way.
There's nothing
Like the
wrong with
progression of it
game.
felt very natural, very organic.
Yeah, that's what
That
I'm
was
saying.
one of the things I liked
I can
about it.
definitely see like certain issues with being like order of stuff, but I feel like if you write a really good mystery, it doesn't matter what order I get the clues because they don't fit all together until the end, right? And I understand that's hard, but
I
so
mean,
I
we
feel
literally
like
zoomed through chapter 2 of the Boggy costume because we'd already found all the pieces.
And I don't feel
and the game
unsatisfied by that.
allowed us to do that.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't feel
I don't
unsatisfied
feel
by that. I
unsatisfied by
felt
that
like
at
a
all.
freaking boss because
I
it's
felt
like,
that was
ooh,
cool.
we're on this. We're on the game.
Yeah,
like we know what we're doing.
Exactly.
And it felt good. It felt satisfying. But for players who didn't do that, you still have a chapter kind of giving you that clue. Like, here's what you gotta look for. You gotta look for the costume pieces.
Like, okay, at least with Ace Attorney, because the only times I can think about this specifically happened with Ace Attorney, I can think of a second one, I'm pretty sure. But the first one I can think about is there's 2 in Turnabout Big Top. And the first one that I am moderately okay with is the piece of paper in the Ringmaster's pocket on the mannequin. Okay, we click on that originally, and Phoenix is like, Maya, don't take things out of people's pockets, and we joke and it's ridiculous and whatever. But we're directed back there. Like, at least we're directed back there at a certain point, right? It's not like we had to find out and go clicking around again. There's literally a line, I think, with Max that is like, the Ringmaster had it, and it's like, it's that piece of paper. Makes sense, right? The thing I hated in Turnabout Big Top, though, is that I could not click on the bulletin board in the cafeteria until later in the game. It would not allow me to see those pieces of paper and those stuff on the bulletin board in the cafeteria. And to my recollection, there was no indication to specifically look at the corkboard. Yeah, I do, S-Chuck. To look at the corkboard in the cafeteria.
I recall one.
So that I was upset about because, come on, showing a picture of his bust and showing that there was like a ransom note, like the note that gets tacked up there, I don't think that would have ruined the mystery at all. I don't think that would have, like, getting that earlier, I don't think that would have fucked it with anything, if I'm being honest. So,
no, not in the slightest.
A little upset about that. But otherwise, Ace Attorney, I find, does a good job of locking locations more, which is a way to do it, right? You don't have a map where every location is spelled out. That's what Tangle Tower does.
Keeps you from wandering to areas that you're not meant to be in yet.
Yeah, but it does have, like, it will suddenly give you a new location, right, to access. I do like.
Yeah.
Yes, I very much enjoy that pastry puff, and I find that very, very necessary for games like this. There needs to be some indication
so nice in a detective
that you've
game.
Done it, and
there's like a little cue for the player.
Yeah, and the sole reason is that I think it is very frustrating and annoying if you have to literally comb over everything to get vital game information, right? For Easter eggs like the lock,
just too much.
Whatever. That's an Easter egg. That's for people who are trying to 100% the game, right? Like, that's a specific thing to shoot for. But having the, like, it's all here to know, it's all here to whatever, that is very helpful. And they did that in this one with the I don't think I have anything more to talk to them about. We could have, like I said, we could have solved the mystery much earlier than we did. We just wanted to 100%. So everyone
we just want to 100% it.
I have everything to talk to. The note with examining the police desk. See, at least S-Drock, at least with that, they point out Gant putting it in the drawer. Right, like, at least there's a moment of, like, Gant put something away in the drawer. And so, like, immediately it's like, I want to go look at that. You know, like, I'm focused on the shit that he put in the drawer. So I'm not super upset about that. And the way that, if I remember correctly, the way that that plays out is we're not able to investigate his office when we see that happen. He immediately kicks us out, right? We show up, and he's at the desk, and he puts it away in his desk. And then he's like, oh, righto, what the fuck you doing here, bitch?
Talk to the person in front.
You meant like in the police department. You gotta talk to the person in the front.
Angel Star?
No. Marshall?
I'm so
was
sorry.
at
I got
the
no
police
memory of
department.
this.
I don't remember him having in the drawer. I'm sorry, Estrock. I am not particularly sure what you're talking about. Oh. The police desk with Marshall and all of the Western stuff. You were examining that area forever? Why? Just because it...
Oh, that one?
Didn't have... Just because it had so much stuff, you weren't sure if you got it all? Or... you couldn't find something? Might have been 2-4. 2-4 is the one... Is Farewell My Turnabout? We don't go to the police office, really. 2-4, we don't go to the police office. Sorry, Struck, I need more information.
Maybe this is
than
a
you have.
different one.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Police desk stuff.
Sorry, my brain is failing me.
No, nothing's coming up. But, yeah. All I'm saying is that apparently Mars and I need to make a detective game ourselves because we would know how to do it right.
We would literally just add all the features that we'd want from the get-go.
Yeah, exactly. If I remember correctly,
That
I know
would be the dream.
Nancy Drew has like a magnifying glass and it lights up and it checks off, if I remember correctly. I know it definitely lights up. Would it be based on Outcast? Nah, probably not. I think we would do our own thing.
Probably be
love
its own
Outcast,
independent story.
love the AUs, love our boys, but I think we definitely have other creative endeavors we would like to explore.
And technically, they already have their Ace Attorney AU. I'm just saying.
It's happening. It's just not a game. And I don't think I would make that one specifically a game. Not for any reason other than I don't know how I would make it a game. Like, I understand how to do it as, like, a written mystery.
Can't imagine.
But I don't know how to do it as, like, an Ace Attorney game. Because it's more
story-based than it is gameplay-based.
Exactly.
At least with how I'm writing it. I'm definitely thinking of it as more of a story than, ooh,
a story mystery,
how would this play if it were a video game?
Exactly.
Big difference.
So we were supposed to do Grimoire. Probably what's gonna happen is we're probably gonna do Pass the Smash. That's usually the go-to for like a single day thing. Single day game week.
Because we only have 1 week left before Dylan returns.
Yeah, because we only have the one day. So I don't... If I look at the games that we have in queue... If I could actually go to the right channel, that would be nice. Like, a bunch of these I would want to play with Dylan, or are just kind of long. Like, I convinced him on Frog Detective. There are 3 of them, but they're rather short together. But I think that would, like, I would like to play that with Dylan. I think he would get a kick out of it. Beacon Pines, to my understanding, is on the longer side. Murder by Numbers is also much on the longer side. And, Paper Perjury was one we just added. I'd like to play with Dylan as well. This one can now moved. And then that's really all I have on the queue. Oh, Duck Detective Secret Salami.
Duck Detective.
That one
We had to have that one, but that's a Dylan one.
That's a Dylan one as well. Yeah, that one has to have Dylan as well. Same with the Studio Investigative games that we have left. Dead Plate and Rotten Paradise. I want those to be Dylan as well. So, that would be sort of what we would do. And then, now there is good news. And the super good news is that this should be the last... I don't know if we're ending early, Mason. I'm not sure what we're doing yet. We're chatting, and we're gonna chat until we feel like we're not chatting anymore.
We'll figure it out.
I think it's probably how it's gonna go. But the good news is that starting not next Friday, but the Friday after that, Dylan will have a long stint of being available for Ace Attorney. He should, in theory, have a minimum of 15 weeks of Ace Attorney. So that's pretty fucking neat.
What we like to see.
And there is also, and I want everybody to put Dylan in their thoughts, manifestations, knocks on wood, and fingers crossed that he may never have to miss Ace Attorney for this work-specific shit again. Because there is a non-zero significant chance, and if you all manifest for him, it's a bigger chance that he can get out of
Come on, you guys, don't fail Dylan.
This hellhole that he is currently in, having to do night shift every 3 weeks, for 3 weeks. And that is the problem. And after those 15 weeks, he may be out of there and never have to do night shift again. At least not frequently.
Nice.
Never night shift. He might have to stay late once or twice, but it should never be an Ace Attorney specific issue. So, fingers crossed. That'll be it. And then we can do that. Yeah, exactly, Pastry Puff. Manifest for him, okay? We all need to think about him. When you think happy thoughts, you think of Dylan getting out of the graveyard shift. Dylan never having to night shift again. For the poor
we don't
boy.
want him there. We want him to thrive.
It's gonna
on
take
Ace
that into
Attorney with us.
We're getting close. It's rough. I literally didn't see him at all today because I got home super late from work.
Shit.
And so he was gone. So he's asleep when I wake up to leave for work, and then he was gone when I got home because I got home super late. And he doesn't get home till midnight 30 at the earliest, and I have to get up tomorrow, so I'm gonna be asleep.
Why do you have to get up tomorrow? It's Saturday.
I have a dentist appointment at 9 that just got scheduled today because it was originally scheduled for September because of, like, fucking availability. But they're like, we got a cancellation. You're on the cancellation list. I'm like, yes, just give it to me. I just need to get it done, please. Please let me just get it done. I don't want to wait till September. And
okay, September to February is quite the jump, though.
Yeah, but I was, like, I'm behind, so, you know. I need it.
I see.
It's not like I had scheduled it for September and it's been, 6 months or a year or whatever schedule, to September. It's like, nah. It's been overdue and I need to go.
It's very valid.
I feel that though, Mason. I hate getting up late, like super late on weekends. I still set alarms for like 8 o'clock. And 8 o'clock is late for me, quote unquote, because I usually have to wake up between 5 and 7 for my job on weekdays.
Cannot relate.
Yeah.
Mars likes her sleep. I will stay in bed until 11 a.m.
If I get out of, if I get out of bed after 10 a.m., I feel icky and like my day is gone.
I need my sleep, guys. I chase kids all day. I teach kids 5 days a week, all day, every day.
With revenge, procrastination, bedtime. It's not good for my health, but such is life. Most recent game you finished. Isles of Sea and Sky.
Ooh.
A great Sokoban-based Aborigine. Aborigine, that's the word. Aborigine mythology.
That sounds very
cool. What kind of game is it? Because that's the other thing, guys. I have finally, it's taken a while. I have finally made a list of the games that we have played. Of the games that we plan to play are on the list. Obviously, you can now look in the map to see all the games we have played, so that you don't double suggest and you know where we are.
Out.
But my brain is dead. Hold on. It's coming.
Come back, Ori brain.
So if you have games that are in the general idea of what we like to play, and we find them, Interesting. We might play them, so you can suggest them to the list. Ooh.
It's possible.
Pixel art, nice.
It's just gotta be something within the realm of something Ori can play.
It's most. I wouldn't say it's even just. Mason, I'm scared of Danganronpa. I'm very scared of Danganronpa. I'm very, very scared. It's in the maybes list. It is. It is in the maybes list. But I'm very scared of Danganronpa. Solely because it is bullet hell, and I am horrific.
We saw how bullet hell went the last time we did it. It wasn't terrible.
Yeah, it's definitely...
But we glitched the game.
I'm not gonna ever write it off as a never thing, but I will say it's much later on the list, if ever. We're definitely doing... So what kind of games? Games that we would... So I would say it's easier to say games that we would play, John, and I would say we like mystery-related games. I think it's very fun. I like the idea
Mysteries are fun. I think it leads to interesting discussions and
so
like
we're
ways
here,
for us to play off each other.
And we're thinking about things, right? And yeah, but Mason, I am really bad. That's what I am really bad. Like
you have seen Ori be really bad.
Me be really bad. We've seen.
We have the evidence. Objection.
No, it's called the other thing. There's to my understanding, it is an amount of actual gameplay that I have a problem. But we're much more intrigued right now with the Nancy Drew series we would love to try, and I'm pretty interested in Professor Layton. I think Mars is too. Dylan's hesitant, but I think he would be on board if we played.
Okay with Professor Layton. I feel better about our ability to solve puzzles, having done Tangle Tower, having done
Escape from
the Mansion game, Escape from Mistwood Manor. Yeah. That one, that boosted my confidence in our ability to solve puzzles.
I don't know if I want to set puzzles so hard either, though.
That could be entertaining for you guys, because we won't be struggling and just crying the whole time.
It will be edited. There are separate difficulties. Again, it's on the list of possibilities, but I will say, I know as a trio for our next, like, major series, we're really looking hard at Nancy Drew. I think that would be really fun. I remember having a ton of, like, inside jokes from literally one game, and that's the only game I moderately remember, and there are 34 games. Now, I know that sounds like a lot compared to Ace Attorney, but I did the math that Ace Attorney has way more cases, because one game is one case in Nancy Drew, versus an Ace Attorney game is 4 or 5 cases. So, mathematically, Ace Attorney still has more cases than the Nancy Drew does. So, Mars was horrified by that number, but it's actually not that scary. So... Really? You think it's easier? Maybe. Again, you know, if we get there, we get there. It's definitely in the, like, realm, you know? It's in the realm. But basically the types of games we like to play are games that we can voice act for. That's a large part of our enjoyment. I know that's a large part of Dylan's enjoyment. Now, I will say... It's
a large part of my enjoyment as well. I love doing voices.
Yeah, exactly. Mars and I did enjoy Escape from Mistwood Mansion. So that was an escape room game.
I know there's doing like another escape room game. Yeah, that was pretty fun. I know
there's a bunch of there's like a bunch on Steam that are specifically like escape room and like different settings for them. And I would not be against of trying that in the future. That would never be like a game for Dylan to play with us, for the 3 of us to play. That would definitely be more of like a like this, if Mars and I run out of games and Dylan is gone for some reason. Danganronpa's puzzles are generally easier. Very interesting. Yeah, you know, I haven't completely written it off, but it is on like a tier list of we're obviously finishing Ace Attorney, which is going to be years down the line. Okay, that's not ending anytime soon. Even when you go back to every single week. Locomotive. I did
Oh, I've
see
heard
that
of
one,
Locomotive.
John, and yes, that was... Thank you for reminding me of that one. I did want that on the list. That one I did see, and I thought was fun. I thought was a cool idea. No, that's very in line with the vibes. That's very in line with the vibes. So yes, it is Willow. Tyrone Cuthbert is on the list of, like, you know, one-off games. We also have a few Ace Attorney fan games. We're probably definitely going
a couple
to do...
we were looking into.
So there's a few on this list that I have. I'm a little hesitant about doing the ones that, like... I know they ignore Spirit of Justice because Spirit of Justice didn't exist when they were made, but I just as a person, I'm not as interested in that sort of thing, and a lot of them are like that. There is one that's coming out still that someone is making. It's called Truth and Consequences, which is actually set after Spirit of Justice, which would be an interesting one to play. I do think that we are going to end up playing the Cricus Alba dating sim after we play all the games.
I think we have to.
What is Phoenix
Just after
Springs?
all the chaos.
Phoenix Springs. I don't know that one.
Phoenix
that is
Springs.
Not on the list.
That's one I've not heard of.
What was my brain saying? Yeah, I know Dylan's very intrigued with that, with the dating sim one. And so, I think we would have a fun time with that.
I could definitely see that happening.
Set in a cryptid
Do it,
neo-noir world. Ooh. The art is really wild. Limited color palette. Life began as a noir movie. Point and click. Genre, false leads, red herrings, self-logical puzzles, designed to challenge and delight fans of story-rich, interactive experiences. You know, it's sounding up our alley. That is certain. Phoenix Springs. It is definitely sounding up our alley.
That one I haven't heard of. Let me see about that one. Do no harm game.
I mean, yeah, definitely.
Oh,
definitely
the Doctor Simulator game.
Truth and Consequences is a sequel to The Secret Turnabout. Well, we wouldn't be playing any of the Mason, really? Oh, I never would have guessed.
It's shocking. Let's see.
What am I gonna say?
Where's some others?
Did you look up Do No Harm? No, I didn't check out.
I did, yeah. It definitely looks interesting.
I did not check out Of the Devil. Struck. Of the Devil.
Do No Harm does look kind of cool. It looks like it's kind of like an apothecary game. It looks like you're solving everyone's illnesses.
Oh, it very gives Ace Attorney.
Like I see the promo flipping through a book. They're
You're talking about Do No Harm?
Yeah. Which one are you looking at?
I'm looking at the Of the Devil. Is it just in demo right now? Free to play. Learn about the demo.
Do No Harm looks like it's just in demo.
I can't tell. Whoa.
We gotta wait 3 weeks for Do No Harm.
We're not looking for anything at this very, very moment. Of the Devil looks fun. I've lost Twitch chat. Thank you.
Ooh.
It is just a Devil. You have episode 0 and 1? Okay.
Is it Lunar New Year sale?
Possibly.
I've literally never heard of any of these games.
I want to do Ace Attorney
Sale.
2 and 2. I need this to go outside of this area. 1, 2,
Ooh.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Feuding Chronicle.
Oh,
That's on sale? Oh, shit.
okay.
Maybe I should pick up that one.
I want to do this.
Damn. Now Mars is going to go down a rabbit hole of new games that she wants.
Of the devil.
I'm just going to add that to my wish list, please and thank you.
After then. Yeah, no, Of the Devil still has the demo, yeah. I mean, it's free to play, so. Oh, they have Of the Devil Episode 2? They have Episode 2, too. Oh, wish list. Planned release date, 2025. So it's happening. It's happening. Someone said someone else that I'm blanking on. Yokai Watch fan? Yeah, that's the big thing, John. Like, there's definitely, like, I like Ori and the Blind Forest and Spiritfarer and stuff, but it's definitely not, like, for our personal stream vibes. I know, obviously, people play, like, Stardew Valley and other things on stream, but
we
that's
could
not
definitely talk about it, but I feel like that'd only be interesting for so long.
I think the bigger thing for us specifically is we do like the performing and being like a trio where I'm the only one actually like really playing the game 99% of the time is definitely the voice, the like story part of it has to be very important. And I
will
see.
say I did enjoy Yokai Watch. That was a fun game.
But I also find that for us, like, I don't want visual novel games when that is what they are. Does that make sense? Like, I don't want, like, I like the mystery ones.
That are just talking.
Yeah, like, I'd like where you're just having the thing. And same with, like, dating sims. I know that, like, we're probably gonna do the Crackus album one because it's funny, right? And they will be hilarious.
Just on brand. That's
Mars
the
and I
meme.
may, as like an extra complete side thing, play the Date Everything. We just think it's fun.
I'm looking forward to that one.
And the character
design
like the designs,
okay? But, sue me. I love the designs.
Yeah, exactly. Date Everything has struck, yeah. So, those would be the only really two, like, dating sims that we would do, and solely for, like, unrelated dating sim reasons. Literally because, like, oh, I want to see, like, the voice, the art direction in Date Everything for all of the stuff, and I know Dylan is going to have a heyday with the Crackus Alba dating sim because it's Dylan and it's Ace Attorney characters and he knows their personality and stuff. So, but I wouldn't say we're like branching into dating sim, games or anything like that. Because if I'm being honest, I'm not for that. Both of the ones we have on the list are for completely ulterior motive related things. Umi Neko? I don't know. I'm so ungame pilled, if I'm being honest.
Umi Neko.
When they cry. So this is just so like I'm seeing
I've
it
heard
says
of this game. And Higurashi when they cry. Yeah, I've seen this art style before.
It's the second series of sound novel.
Good night, Mason.
Good night, Mason.
Thanks for hanging with us.
I guess point and click is a rather large part of when we're talking about mystery. The tags I like to see on the Steam page when I look at them are mystery, point and click, story rich, detective.
Definitely helps.
Those are good ones. I like those. I will say, if it does have the horror tag, it is gonna be less likely to be played by Ori. Ori is a wimp.
It's a proceed with caution.
Ori is a wimp. There is a level of horror. Obviously, like I like horror like elevator hitch. Like how, you know.
But that was more psychological.
Yeah, exactly.
It wasn't like
and I also
scary.
it's also very important to me. Hello, Pluto. It's also very important to me that it's in a style that is not realistic at all. If Elevator Hitch was in like a style that was closer to realism, like even if it was like a 3D unstylized thing, I wouldn't have done it. I couldn't have done it. But the fact that Studio Investigrave has a very iconic, very stylized, you know, art direction makes it okay. Like I can handle it, right? I like Markiplier.
100%.
I watch a fair amount of Markiplier games. I solely watch Markiplier horror games that are not in a realistic style. If they're like in a 3D thing and it's like, this is kind of real, I can't do it.
But it really helps just to have like the little person icon down in the corner to remind me, yes, this is a game and I am safe.
Exactly.
That's my security Markiplier, okay?
Yeah, exactly. He's necessary. But I literally
don't mess with my security Markiplier.
I won't do it if it's too real. It does not include the cyberpunk ones, VA11 Hall A, and multiple reasons is because it doesn't have a mystery tag. Also, Life Simulator, I'm immediately out, if I'm being very honest. Life Simulation?
Yeah, no, I don't need more of that.
I don't need that. Not even that it's like, oh, real life or anything. That's just not the kind of game we want to do. I think the big thing to think about, and the big thing that I think about is the fact that like I want it to be exciting for the three of us, right? And while I'm the only one playing the game, like it's my computer, I have the mouse. Me controlling Ace Attorney doesn't do a lot for Mars and Dylan not having control, right? Same with even Tangle Tower. You know, there's not a lot of timed events. You know, I know that Cold Front had some timed events, and I think Married in Red had one timed event, but very, very, very minimal, and very like you just do it again and it works. You know, like very, very, very minimal. So it is just easier to engage all of us, right? Or both of us if we're not playing with Dylan. Versus a game that has too much, as I'm going to call it, gameplay, where like there's active gameplay happening and not like mental gameplay happening. It's a lot harder. Like even with the Tangled Tower, like, and you know, Escape from Mistwood Mansion, even though those were like solving puzzles that you had to do on the screen and I was the only one solving them, there was a significant amount of assistance that Mars could help with, that Cinder could do. Like Cinder solved some of those puzzles, not us. You know, not me. Right. He told me what to do. You know, I know Mars helped me with the key, like, in Tangled Tower. That's
how we manipulate the Ori.
Yeah, exactly. And so those are the kinds of games we want to go for, is the ones where we're all equally engaged. And that's why I think, like, the type of games that we play are like that. Because voicing together, we have a lot of leeway to, you know, ad-lib. And then there's also the, no, or you go back and present all the profiles. You know, but there's thinking about it, right? Mars is thinking about it constantly. She can be engaged the whole time, even though I'm physically puppeting Grimoire myself, you know? And so, those are the kinds of games we're looking for. I will say, when I look at the list, it looks long, but a lot of them are just Ace Attorney spin-offs. So it would be a while. But
Yeah, it's
I will
definitely
say
going to take some time before we get to that point that we've run out of stuff.
the big one I like to ask every once in a while, solely because if we do find shorter games, like I said, like the Frog Detectives, they're good for like this, right? Where we have like not all of us
if
are
we're
here.
ever in a pinch and
We need to do something.
anything.
Games where Dylan's not particularly interested in playing it, but he would, but he's not, sad
so
about missing it.
I have watched Let's Plays of Obra Dinn, but I haven't seen the Golden Idol, so maybe we could do that. Obra Dinn is interesting in that when I watched it, at least it seemed a lot less straightforward. Like it didn't have that Grimoire feel to it. It was more like you could come up with any interpretation. It looks very cool.
It does look very cool. I'm going to admit,
I feel like Midnight Brain is going to kick in way too hard.
Yeah, I'm going to admit it hurts my brain to look at. Not because the art style is bad or anything, just that it is like one color and a lot of it is dark. I feel like it's just bound for me to not be able to see a lot of shit as like a human. I feel like it's too hard for Ori. I'm like looking at these screenshots and it looks like art direction wise, like I like what they did, but like I'm looking at it, it's like I can't tell what I'm looking at. This guy's a skeleton, barely able to comprehend. Like it's just like I don't know if I could do that one. I have seen this one before. I heard about this one before. And I'm trying to remember why I didn't. I think I looked at the whole thing and it wasn't as much of the one. But I have heard of that one. That one I don't have on the list. I mostly enjoy pixel art, 100%. My big thing is the colors. I think my brain just needs a lot more color. It took a long time for me to be okay with, like, manga and stuff. And basically the only reason
it took Ori a very long time.
Because of Dungeon Meshi. And, I still would, like, pick a colored version over not, but I've accepted that, like, if I want more Sasuke Miyano, I need to read the manga. If I want more, Dungeon Meshi, I need to read the manga. And, I've accepted that. But I definitely don't
have to happen.
Read a lot of manga, and I definitely sort of have less, I don't know what the word would be. Grace is not the word I want to say. The media, the actual story that I'm reading has to be really good if I'm gonna read it in black and white. I'm petty, we know this.
Between this and your disdain for One Piece.
Exactly. I will say, I have, like I said, I do overcome the black and white for good stories. And if I'm interested, I will give it, like, the time. Oh, it's the tone? I thought bit was how many pixels per area you could have. I see. Yeah. I look at the pictures, and, like, as an artist, I'm like, oh, this is artistic, this is nice. But as a person, I'm like, I really can't differentiate between these things. It's my own shortcoming.
Poor Ori.
And the grain is a lot for my poor brain. My poor, dumb midnight brain. It's artistically lovely. And the maps are great. The maps are great as well. Oh no. Ooh, I do admit, I do lean away from quote-unquote open world. Excuse me. Quote-unquote first-person, 3D person, roaming games as well. Paradise Killer was not an enjoyable time. And
Paradise Killer was so rough, man. As a
no
mystery
worries,
game,
Pluto.
that did not
see you
work
equally.
for me.
No, did not like Paradise Killer. I'm sorry to all the Paradise Killer fans out there. I know there was one person on our chat at one point, but not for us. And I admit, just like I had to fiddle with the settings for Mistwood Mansion a lot, I get motion sickness.
Oh yeah. Otherwise, we were gonna throw up every time Ori moved the mouse.
I'm literally
It
like
was so
looking,
bad.
and I'm like, ugh. So I'm a
It was
sensitive
like,
baby. I'm sorry. I'm a sensitive, petty streamer.
How did you ever make it through Minecraft?
Minecraft doesn't bother me as much, and I think the reason is you can turn the bobbing off, and the way that it moves around, like, feels right. I don't know. It, like, the way that Mistwood Mansion, like, it's jerky. I don't know. I never felt like Minecraft was jerky. And maybe I'm just, you know, nostalgic, but I played it relatively recently. Oh, I see.
It does make a huge
I was gonna say,
difference.
oh no, that's a strike against Danganronpa. But it actually...
I will say this about Danganronpa. I do watch a lot of video game countdowns, and I've seen like top 10 most shocking. Danganronpa was definitely in there. And from what I've seen, I'm like,
wait, if we're talking like visual
like
gore, then I probably am gonna have to not do that one as well.
Ori, I will DM you what I saw.
Okay. No, that's not gore-wise? Oh. I'm so sorry. I'm glad Mason went to bed. I feel bad dad talking her like favorite game. Yeah.
Type.
I will definitely say Danganronpa has never been very high on the list. But I feel bad because I know Mason likes it, but it's like, I'm a sensitive little baby. I fully admit it. Dylan calls me tomato. There is much gore in Danganronpa. Ooh. Oh, there was just a color scheme in a minigame.
You even type it in.
Ooh, that'll be...
You type it into Google and it immediately comes up piano execution.
Oh god.
Jesus Christ.
Good night, John. Thanks for hanging out. Hopefully we'll see you for Pass the
Good night,
Smash.
John.
They'll be voting in
Always
Discord.
good to see you.
I mean, we're ending pretty soon. See, we can yap. Mars and I can yap. No need to.
We can definitely yap.
We can.
I was a little quiet during the yap because I was researching.
It's okay. I was yapping.
Yeah,
I was yapping enough for the both of us. You yapped yesterday.
Okay. I didn't Mandela affect it. This is what happens, Zori.
Uh-oh. All right.
I won't send you the scene itself.
Okay.
But.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're probably gonna pass on Danganronpa. Not gonna lie. We were always kind of gonna pass on Danganronpa. Oh, we love Ace Attorney in this house, Pluto. No spoilers, though. We've only gotten through the first trilogy and
we're
the first
in
investigations game.
2, and we're still in case 2.
Ooh, and the writing.
We're still in 2-2.
Estrock, you like Layton, though? I'm trying to get a sus idea. Because the only other one besides Ace Attorney that I knew everybody liked is I enjoyed Nancy Drew. Okay. If you like Layton, I know Zilla and Pastry Puff love Layton.
On Nancy Drew.
Pastry Puff, I'm curious what your opinion on Danganronpa is. Ooh, even Willow saying there's issues with... Yeah, okay. I'm sorry, Mason.
Issues with the writing. Uh-oh.
Ooh, yeah. Probably gonna have to
that
not
don't
do
bode
that
well.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. We care about the writing in this
I care about the
house.
writing a lot. This is a big part of it all. If we're having issues with writing, and then there's a lot. See, if it was written really well, I could probably accept and get through it. But if we're saying that it's not written particularly well, that's a lot of time. Ooh, you know what else is on here as a possible one as well is the Zero Escape series. Not very long though either.
That one I've always considered.
Could be interesting. All right. I feel like you don't want to hype it up too much. I mean, you're welcome to clarify, Astron. I know we have, like, our issues with Ace Attorney. You know, we rant a ton about Rise from the Ashes and other things.
Oh.
But,
every day.
yeah. And then Genesis section, but they have so
It wouldn't be us if we
lines.
didn't.
Cringy in, like... See now cringy we have to define, and the reason we've got to define
cringy line
is because
though.
Dylan, like, people would say Mo is cringy, and I
the
don't think
cringy
Mo is.
line?
We're fine with Mo. We like Mo. You know what I'm saying? But like
you got to define a cringy
if Mars
line.
and Dylan are gonna get really bad secondhand embarrassment, then we're probably not gonna do it.
I think I would get secondhand embarrassment.
Or is it cringy like the writing is bad, like it's flat and it's like out and weird dialogue? I will say I've pretty much written off Danganronpa. I'm with all of you being like it's mid. I don't think. I mean, again, who knows where we will be in like a decade? Because Jesus Christ, by the time we get through it,
that's a long ass time.
it's a long time. I'm not saying it's gonna take us a decade to get through Ace Attorney, but like, we're definitely not playing Danganronpa next. Like, that is not next, 100%. It's Layton or Nancy Drew, and right now we're leaning towards Nancy Drew for the two reasons of, one, I think we're gonna have a hilarious time with it. I've played a few of them, but I literally only remember one in any level of detail. I see Pluto.
Ah.
We all seem very mixed about Danganronpa, and I was not particularly leaning towards it, so we'll probably not lean towards it. But yeah, I've had a inside joke with my friend who was my friend since middle school all the way through high school, and we had an inside joke from one singular Nancy Drew game. I think we're gonna have a good time. And that's the only Nancy Drew game that I know anything about, but I don't think it's to the level where I would have a problem playing with it. And even so, if we skipped solely that one game, it's not a big deal. But I kind of want to play it for Dylan and Mars anyway, because I think that it would be really funny.
Oh, man. Yeah, I think we're in for a good time with that. I trust Ori's judgment.
Ooh. Yeah, Willow, yeah. See, there's a difference. There's a difference between innuendo and horny, right? Right, we can all agree here, right? There's a difference between joking about
Indeed.
Was it Echo? I think it was Echo. Echo being a
I'm pretty
monster
sure it was
fucker,
Echo.
and then like needy horniness. Right? I feel like there's a difference. Got it. Yeah, Pluto. Estrock was talking about that one. I have that one on our look into deeper list. I have a few ones from stream today that I'm like, I need to look into a little more, like, on my own, but they're definitely like intrigued from what I briefly saw. I like to read. There's usually like some like Reddit spoiler-free review of a game, and I like reading those and seeing how I vibe with it.
Those are usually a good insight into
I think they're
how
fun.
we may enjoy a game.
Yeah, exactly. Because even if I know, like whether or not I agree with what they say, like it's good or it's not, seeing what they consider pitfalls and not, are like, I think it's still a good time. Like I saw with the Attorney of the Arcane one. Hold on, my brain needs a second to reboot. With the Attorney of the Arcane one, I like read a couple, I think it was 2 spoiler-free reviews of it, and they both like had positives and negatives, but the negatives, I was like, the positives still seem like way cool enough to do this. Like, I think we'd have a good time, and I could just accept a little bit of difficulties of it. Mostly, I think most of it came from being like an indie game, were the difficulties, and I'm like, that's fine. We could deal. We could deal with that. So
We chill, we Gucci.
we chill, we Gucci. I mean, like, this game crashed. We broke a Star Apprentice. You know, we could deal with a little scuff.
We're known for breaking our games.
Well, we appreciate it, Pluto. And you get an attorney to talk about how unrealistic it is that it was, and how egregiously they
And how
just
pissed
ignore
off he
the
is
Fifth
when it
Amendment.
happens. It's brilliant.
I love it because, like, it's fun.
Is the most entertaining part.
To be able to ask questions, but then what's really funny is when Dylan gets upset about it.
No, literally the whole
That's the good
time
part.
with Matt on guard, he was just like,
Yeah, and he's like, with Adrian and the Fifth Amendment. Oh, so good, so good.
you can go see those parts on YouTube right
They
now
can,
because they
they're
did
out.
come out.
They're out. You can
They're
go
out, so you
YouTube
could
them.
relive that Dylan pain moment.
What did Zilla put for it? Descends to Avernus. Avernus. Oh my god. Yeah, descends to Avernus. Oh my goodness. Too much. Too funny. No, there's a lot of good
funny
games out there,
indeed.
and there's a lot of stuff. But I think y'all now know. Yeah. Oh, it's called Escape Simulator. Is like a series of games that are like escape room stuff. It looks like. It definitely gives a lot of Mythwood Mansion vibe stuff, and there's a bunch of them.
I think we could vibe with that.
Steampunk, Wild West, Magic, Mayan. Apparently a sequel.
Ooh.
I don't know if I care. The sequel is interesting. First person puzzler. Play solo or online in a co-op. I don't know if we do that, but... Very interesting. Oh, he broke the sarcophagus.
Oh.
But yeah.
Not the sarcophagus.
It's just very pretty looking 3D stuff. You can see it here, look.
Ooh.
Steampunk. We got Wild West. Very cool looking. Look at that, player piano.
Ooh, very nice, very nice.
Because I definitely enjoyed Mistwood Mansion. But this would be definitely more of a Mars and I play this. This is not really a Dylan thing. But we had fun.
So what you're looking at here, Jawline Jim, is us trying to pick some more games.
We're just talking about more games.
Potential games to go on the list.
Just, the list is ever growing and we'll never complete it. But there's always room for more.
That there is. Oh, the trivia's up.
Oh.
Ooh,
I'm trying to
okay.
remember it. I know!
Do I know this one?
I remember it because of Dylan's jokes about it. I remember it because of all the
guessing.
jokes about it.
I'm totally
If I get this
guessing.
wrong, I'm gonna be really upset. Please, please, please. Fuck! It's not? Oh, his left shoulder. His right shoulder is the one I'm thinking of. God
Shit,
damn
was
it.
that it?
Yeah,
Oh
that's
man,
what
I
it
got
was.
all turned around.
I was so confident.
Fuck. We both were, apparently. We were both very confident in our answers. Rats.
I'm dumb. I was thinking of the Duolingo pigeon. Your cat is barking. Oh my gosh. Identity crisis. Escape Academy. Escape Academy. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, there's a lot here too. Ooh, these look very pretty actually.
That's promising.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, these are very nice. Ooh, I like this. Yeah, this is a vibe. This is a vibe. I gotta write these down. Yep. I got it on the second try after being a stupid. Because I was just being a stupid.
I don't think that's my cat, Walter.
Oh, you were barking? I'm confused.
No.
Enemy.
I was quoting, not barking.
Oh. I'm dumb. I don't know. I got
Can
Mary on the
attest
brain.
to this. Cats do sometimes bark.
All right. Beautiful. Well, with that, I think we're gonna end up ending out.
Ending
Thank you all for
stream.
joining us. I'm gonna sneeze, of course.
Oh no! Poor Ori.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, indeed.
Okay. Thank you to our lovely
Bless
YouTube
you.
channel members.
Thank
Perry
you
is
to our
Perry.
YouTube members
Nicole,
while Ori is sneezing.
Dichotomy Games. If you want to have your little tea pet, oops, that's not it. Sit with us on every single stream thing. All of them. Okay? If you want them to be on the screen, then you just become...
Ori, get those credits back. We gotta thank our doofus
you
detectives.
become an angsty adversary on the YouTube channel, and I'll make your tea pet, and you get to sit with us all the time, like Perry is Perry, Nicole, and Dichotomy Games. But if you just want early videos, and there's the first full stream of Tangle Tower is out, you become a psychic sidekick, or you become a doofus detective, like Lakitu, Aragorn, Canadian Lucifer Tay, and the Jester, where you get the fun emojis built in. And, you know, with everything, you get access to the fun little extra Discord channel where I post weird quotes of what the subtitle generator thought we said. All right, everybody.
It's
Thanks
a fun
for joining.
time. We have a lot of fun in that server.
We do. It's very fun. Thanks for joining. Have a lovely weekend. If you're getting snow, I hope you don't get too much.
We made it through this hellhole of a week.
We made it through this week. This was a rough one. We're finally here. Hope for a better one next week. We'll see you all then. Good night.
See you guys next week. Take care, everybody.